Good afternoon. It's 3:01. I'm Joseph Bonanno, live from the 104.5 The Zone Circus Sports at the Mid-Kentucky Downs Studios. Game 4 of the NBA Finals is tonight in the Garden at 7:30. The Knicks currently lead the series 2-1 and are 2.5-point favorites tonight as the Spurs head on the road once again, looking to even the series. In NFL news today, Giants edge rusher Abdul Carter suffered a minor ankle sprain in practice on Monday. Giants head coach John Harbaugh told reporters it is not expected to be a serious concern. Ravens defensive lineman Calais Campbell told reporters he expects this to be his final year in the league. He's entering year 19 and has earned 4 All-Pros, 6 Pro Bowls in his career. Former Ball, current Chiefs offensive tackle Wanya Morris has agreed with the team to explore trade options, so be on the lookout for that. For today's repair, whatever your needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news on what's on your home for the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Three at 104.5 The Zone. Britt Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City. It is hot out there. And if you're working outside, I don't need to tell you that. You're like, I know, Mayor, shut up. Shutting up. But, yeah, summer's here.
Ooh, it's hot.
June 21st officially, right? Summer solstice.
June 10th. It is today.
It is.
Still say 98 degrees inside of the car.
You know, that's the boy band I never even think about. Maybe I should. It is 93 right now in downtown Nashville. 99 feels like temperature.
Oh, brutal.
What is tomorrow?
Hotter.
95 tomorrow.
I think it's going to rain tomorrow, though, right?
Nope.
No?
Not
after,
till
though.
53% on Friday.
No, what is it?
71% on Sunday.
Ooh.
We got to keep those kids out of your house, Babs, on Saturday.
How does Saturday look?
Saturday is fine, I think.
Yeah, it looks okay.
The
Okay.
night, I think
We need to hit.
Partly cloudy, 91. 18% chance of rain, but I think Slay's right. That's maybe later.
Need to hit my guy, Will
Yeah.
Minkoff up.
Got a 6-year-old party.
Hey, Will, I got a 6-year-old pool party on Saturday.
Her actual birthday,
How
though,
does
is
it look?
tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go, Hadley. What's wrong, Slay?
She is turning 6. How crazy is that?
we all
Happened
thought
fast.
I thought it was tomorrow. I mean, Saturday. Well, it was supposed to be.
My birthday's on Saturday.
Where are you going to be?
On a plane to Belize.
Well,
Please.
And,
that doesn't suck.
and Will Bowling's getting married Saturday, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot going on the next few days.
There's also another famous wedding happening on Saturday.
Really?
That's the Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce wedding, isn't it?
Is it?
Maybe it's next year.
How is that?
I don't know.
How is that flying under the radar?
It's on June 13th. I don't know if it's this year or next year, though.
It's got to be next year.
Yeah.
I feel like we would be inundated.
I
right
think
now.
so.
If
and
it was
at the
Saturday.
Knicks game. No.
You think they care about the Knicks game?
Yeah, they was there. They showed them 4 times.
Yeah, but it'll be in San Antonio then on
No, but I'm saying.
Saturday.
If they were getting married on Saturday, he's saying they wouldn't have been.
Oh,
at the
they wouldn't have been
Disney
at the Knicks game.
Come on, man.
I don't know.
Keep up.
They got money.
Did you see the story that
They get places.
those seats that are close with all the famous people are invited seats, and they do not pay for them?
Really?
But they have all kinds of stringent rules, like you cannot leave early.
You have to be really famous.
Yeah, you can't say
Big factor.
you're, I don't know, insert star here. I don't know, whomever. Tracy Morgan. Say Tracy Morgan. So
He down.
you can't ask for the tickets. They invite you. And if you ask, they say no. is the story I saw. But
Oh,
like
that's
if
bunk.
like if you're, Tracy Morgan or something, you can't give it to Slay. You can't give the ticket away.
Guess what? Y'all ain't even that good.
I'm just saying.
Y'all just got good.
Well, they are now.
Again.
And they have this suite. It's called Suite 20 with all kinds of stuff.
New York, man.
Although Spike Lee, in the same story, Spike Lee pays for his. So,
Tracy Morgan does too.
oh, does he? Yeah, that's a bad example. I just happened to see
No,
him
that's but
on Pat
I got
McAfee.
you.
show. But anyway, that game is tonight, NBA Finals Game 4 tonight in New York. Spurs at Knicks. Knicks, last time I looked, 2.5-point favorite.
Yeah.
It came down to 1.5 before Game 3 began. So we'll see. 7:30 ABC. Spurs won Game 3 in New York on Monday. We'll talk about that. Stanley Cup Final is amazing. If y'all aren't watching, you're missing some great drama and sports and all kinds of things. Don Davenport is here, y'all.
What up, Babette?
Happy Wednesday. It's hot. Hot.
How's that Jeep treating you?
I don't like it.
It ain't the driving of it is
It's
kind
not
of weird.
smooth.
It ain't
kinda
It's
smooth.
not smooth.
Like, my truck basically drives itself.
I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just gonna see how you felt about it. Savage told me a
I don't
long
like
time
it.
ago about it.
And it's loud.
It's loud.
Mm-hmm.
I guess because your roof is, like, clipped on,
And
you
them
know?
tires too.
So loud. And it's not smooth. Like, I feel like it just,
It will.
like, you know when kids act like they're driving, they're like, ooh, they move the wheel back and forth. That's what it feels like, how it drives.
How long are you gonna be without your truck? dude?
Oh, probably like 3 weeks.
Oh wow.
I know.
If only that Audi didn't like almost blow up on you.
I know that the Audi.
Audi.
The Audi was pretty nice. Although it did have like 60,000 miles on it. You're not supposed to have rental cars with that many miles. Like that's usually when they retire them and sell them.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably why it almost blew up on me.
Starts shaking. She's in. Slay Dog is here.
I'm in the building. I'm in the building. No, Savage, she didn't have another accident. She's getting her previous accidents fixed.
I'm just actually getting it fixed finally.
Y'all wanna tell me I got
Bell's had
frosting
his
in my
car
beard?
fixed for like 2 months.
Yeah, he didn't play around with his. I think you got a couple more dings, though.
Yeah, you got a lot going on. I don't know how much of a priority you are on your insurance company. On their little docket.
Well, it was actually my fault because I went to one place and I didn't like them. So then I had to switch.
Good enough reason, too.
I would have liked to have seen that conversation.
What?
Her not liking somebody and saying I'm going somewhere else.
Hey.
You didn't like the insurance or the
No.
place
No,
where
the
it's a fix your car?
repair, the repair
Collision
place.
repair.
Can I give a shout out?
I will
Shout
not.
outs.
I will not say their name on air, but
Don't
I
do
didn't
it,
like
Liz.
them.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's good enough.
We may need to run across them one day.
Shout outs presented by your mom and him.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the people that's out there.
Which people? Out where?
That's a great question, yo. I'm glad you asked. The people that are out there that are not fortunate enough to have air in their car. I saw a dude riding down West End today when I was coming in, and he had all windows down, listening to loud music. And I was like, you know what? That's pretty cool. I remember doing that, like in the fall or the spring.
Yeah.
You know
I
what I
did
mean?
the same thing.
Not when it's 95 degrees out.
Yeah, like, oh, hey, man, just hurry up and get where you got to go to. It ain't about riding around and looking and sightseeing. Go where you got to go, get out.
You think he had the AC blowing hard anyway?
No. In this heat out there, right now, listen, my frosty almost melted. And I had the air on high. That's what I'm telling you. I know it's hot out there. Boy, I remember them days. I don't want to go back, man. I'm telling you. You know, air is a bad boy.
Air conditioning?
Yeah,
that's a great investment.
man. Hey, whoever came out with that, man, y'all all right with me. That's some good stuff right there.
I think I looked that up at one point.
It is. I'm telling you. Hot as
The guy that invented
Willis Carrier.
Carrier, yeah. I was going to say it was a
Carrier.
Syracuse guy.
Okay. Yeah, it makes sense.
Carrier.
Carry
dude.
on.
Which does not have air conditioning.
Yours hot.
Do you want to know who put it in a car first?
Who's
Henry Ford.
Ralph Peo in 1937.
How would you spell his last name?
P-E-O.
I mean, that guy, whoever created that last name was quick and to the point.
P.O. That's good. Well, thank you, P.O. and Carrie, because, man, it's rough out here. And I told y'all about 3-4 weeks ago, summer coming, man. It's going to be hot. So I might do y'all a favor. I might go grab my cooler, but the first person, you know what? I'm going to grab a cooler. I'm only going to go a dozen waters. See, last time I bought Man, I brought like 40 or 50 waters.
What if you put popsicles back there? You think people would take those? Because your thing is you used to drive around and give out waters, and then some people would get mad because they wanted like food or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, popsicles, that's a tough one right there, yo. Because sometimes I forget they back there, and the ice may melt. Then it's just floating in water.
Oh, yeah, with a cardboard box.
Yeah, that ain't no good.
Those little bomb pops.
Yeah, yep. So it's hot out there.
It is. Can I give a shout out?
This is presented by your mom and them, you can.
Nate Washington, former Titan, has a book signing tonight. Vintage Vine 100 at McEwen near Cool Springs, 6 to 8 p.m. Q&A, special guest Keith Bullock. So that is today, June 10th, 6 to 8, McEwen.
I think I left my book at the house.
I was thinking, I'm going to go.
I'm going.
Oh, you are? I was thinking I could get one there.
Just buy another one.
Yeah, but I want one signed to give away.
I'll bet we could, text Nate and meet up with him at some point.
Probably. Good point, too, you. Or I can just stop at home. Go get it.
There you go.
I'll figure it out.
Life's
First of all, air conditioner problems.
Life's problems.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I want to see Babs let you drive the Jeep and you let her drive your truck.
No, I know about the Jeep.
I don't know if he could fit in it.
I know about the Jeep. I'm telling you. Like Savage, I'm telling you, dude, he called me immediately. He had rented a Jeep one time and called me immediately and was like, dude, you don't want to drive this. He was like, you got the, what is it when it sway? When the wind gets you? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
top heavy. Like,
top heavy, yeah.
It said it'll sway on you. It don't handle good. Like Bell said, it drive rough bumps. You know what I mean? It's loud. Like, no. I ain't got time for loud.
I mean, it is meant as an off-road vehicle.
It's supposed to, yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean,
they beach in the mountains and stuff.
They built them to roll around in war.
So the other thing is there's not a lot of places to put your stuff.
Yeah.
Like sunglasses and phone and water bottle.
Don't put your phone in the back seat. We've learned that one.
Yeah, we've learned that. But so there's not a lot, my pass for work, there's not a lot of places because it's meant to take the doors off and take the top off.
Let it fly.
Yeah, so there's not, and then everything is covered.
Yeah.
Because it's meant to be off-roading, if mud and stuff gets in there. So it's not convenient for somebody that has a whole lot of junk like I do in their car.
And see, that was the other thing. They will roll. So, yep. Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Well, and there's no trunk for you to put the junk in.
But you got them bars to protect you too, Babs, when the road.
Great.
I'll be right behind you. I'll be good.
Rhett Bryant, executive producer for Titans Radio, will join us next. We'll talk Titans football, another OTA session that's open to the public tomorrow, and there will be audio opportunities for all of us, and we'll definitely pass that on tomorrow. But when we come back, Rhett Bryant, executive producer, Titans Radio, 3HL 104.5 The Zone.
Hey, better option as we're talking about cars. How about a Ford Bronco? Yeah, those are awesome. Or a truck, or maybe any kind of vehicle. An announcement from my friends at Two Rivers Ford. Now is a great time to go ahead and get you a new Ford because they are offering employee pricing for absolutely everybody. You pay what they pay on almost every single new Ford on the lot. And at Two Rivers Ford, what you see is always what you get. They're upfront. They're honest every single time. They have non-commissioned salespeople. They're just there to help you, and they're the best. So go test drive something. They'll pull it up for you, get it ready. There is no better time to buy American and no better dealership than Two Rivers Ford in Mount Juliet. They're locally owned and operated, been around for over 40 years, home of the non-commissioned sales team. The Barker family is amazing. And now it's home of employee pricing for you and moms, dads, everybody, sisters, aunts, uncles, everybody gets employee pricing. Local, honest, and real. That is Two Rivers Ford. my friends over there in Mount Juliet, the South's most trusted Ford dealer.
eSpaces.com. Check them out. They are solving work issues, and they can do that for you. Maybe you're a startup, an entrepreneur, growing a small business. Finding the right workspace should not mean settling for a noisy cookie-cutter co-working space. Your business deserves better. Welcome to eSpaces. They are not just another shared desk. They are your premier professional office solution, whether you are a solo entrepreneur or a team of 20. They're dedicated to helping you find the perfect fit for your business to thrive. What truly sets them apart, eSpaces, proudly, locally owned and operated. My guy John Pirtle and his crew do an incredible job. Check them out online, eSpaces.com, to book your tour today. That's eSpaces.com. They have private offices, team suites, meeting rooms that are fully equipped, 24/7 access, flexible terms, beautiful professional spaces that are move-in ready. Whether you're scaling up or just getting started, eSpaces provides flexibility without compromise. You can check them out. Tours available now, eSpaces.com. 15 locations in Middle Tennessee, one near you. Again, that's eSpaces.com.
It's Ramon Foster, and I'm with Aaron from United Structure Systems. Man, they came by today to check out my house. If there's anything, any issues, small or big, you're gonna fill us in there.
We can take care of it no matter what kind of problems. So first off, we'll just kind of take a look through your house and see what kind of issues you got going. You know, cracks in the brick, cracks in the drywall, weird spots in the floor, doors sticking, windows not opening properly. Once we identify those areas, we're going to do a thorough inspection around the outside, make sure there's no issues going on with that. And then once we look over it, we'll talk about what's going on, and hopefully we ain't got no issues, and then we'll go from there.
Let's go. Let's go.
Ms. Foster, so we have looked at the issues that you brought up. We had the drywall in the attic up here above your bonus or your garage. You had some doors sticking.
I did.
Going in your bathroom. So we've inspected all that. We don't see any major structural concerns. So you're going to be one of our lucky good news customers today. There is some minor deflection there. That's not an uncommon thing. As any house is built, it's its biggest and its strongest the day that it's born. Gotcha. Right? And from that point, it just gets older, just like us. We ain't hopping up out of bed, taking off down the hallway, running upstairs anymore.
Not protecting quarterbacks anymore.
No.
Opening up late. We're done.
Your guard ain't there no more.
Okay,
so,
I got you.
So it just happens. It gets a little older and it starts to deflect. Now, there are some things we can do to kind of help adjust those doors, mainly adjusting in the door, which we don't necessarily do, and maybe doing some light shimming in the crawl space down there to address those sticking doors. But for now, no major issues there. We did talk about the grading in the back and some issues that we can take care of back there for you. But that's pretty much up in a nutshell. No big issues and you're good to go. So.
Awesome. So again, what you deal with United Structural Systems is it's upfront, it's honest, and now I can sleep peacefully at night, okay?
3HL 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty, Don Davenport, and Ron Slay with you. Another little announcement. Somebody's got a birthday coming up.
Haley.
No, you.
No, you.
Yeah, me too.
Well, Hadley, yes,
That's
but
all right.
also Ronald Sylvester Slate, a birthday and a wedding anniversary and Father's Day. So, I mean,
You're rolling.
so Chris could just combine 3 holidays for one gift.
It's always about perspective, huh, Babs?
You were smart on that anniversary date. I don't know who decided that, but
It wasn't me.
you're never forgetting that.
No, it was easy, but it wasn't me. I thought it was good, though. But that was the theme. Like
Definitely wasn't him.
Nashville bred, you know what I mean? Met here.
615.
So smart.
Kind of tied all in together with the city.
Every time your birthday pops up, I remember your trip to Vegas with no return flight set.
Yeah.
That's what car ain't got no roof came from.
I'm just glad that you survived.
It was wild. I'm due for another
I think
one.
it was questionable at times if you were
you know
going
what?
to.
Yeah, no, absolutely, Babs. Within it, before it, and after it.
Yep.
I think all of those all of those are kind of true.
Weren't there a couple of days in there where you didn't sleep at all?
Yeah. I at least had 24, 48.
72.
No, not that long. That's 3 days. I went 2.5 for sure.
2.5?
For sure. Well, maybe a nap. And a nap being like an hour and a half.
Didn't you send us a text message at one point? It was like 6:15 in the morning.
Yeah,
you had like a stick.
We just ordered another bottle from room service. We just got back from the club.
Time? What time? Who cares?
Yeah, but for what?
They don't have windows at
No.
casinos.
Dude, that was something.
That was a nice time.
For what?
Then we drove exotic cars like that.
Yes, and you only could fit in one of them. But you fit in one of them.
A vet. Yep.
It was a Corvette.
Yeah, but I was still tight, boy. I
Low to the
drive,
ground, too,
No
boy.
way I would buy that to drive. Can't fit.
No, you can't do that.
No, yeah.
You'd have
that's
to take the
what-
front seat out.
That's like Big
Yeah.
Tom, my dad. He couldn't fit in any of those.
Yeah, I ain't got no
He
time
wanted
for that.
like some sporty little thing. I'm like, dude, you're 6'4" and
What you gonna do?
300 pounds.
Yeah,
What are you doing?
Yeah. Don't be silly.
I mean, his nickname's not Little Tom.
No, it's Big Tom for a reason.
Rep Brian's going to join us here in a second. Let me get Brian in Nashville real quick. He's got rental car advice. Brian, what's up?
Oh,
Hey, what's up, y'all? So I used to work at a rental car company. I don't know if I can say which one it is on the air,
You can leave
but I'm good.
No, leave them out. That's all right.
Leave them out. All right, but Babsy, yeah, for the rental cars, I hope you're not paying anything out of pocket because a lot of the time they'll get you one of those cars like a Wrangler, and thanks, man, and they'll make you pay out of pocket for something. They'll call it taxes.
well, that's bunk.
But yeah, that's one thing. But also those Jeeps, man, I swear they were probably the worst performing vehicles we had.
Yeah.
I had an acronym for Jeep. You know what Jeep stands for?
What?
Just empty every pocket.
Just come right out.
Yeah, but no, those Jeeps, they give you those all-terrain tires, and it sounds like you got off-road tires, so it just chatters all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
And the trunk's tiny. But yeah, you can go back in there, and if you're doing this through insurance, they're supposed to give you a like-for-like vehicle comparable to what you have. Just don't let them scam you and make you pay out of pocket and call it taxes. They can drop the rate a couple of bucks and make you not pay. Just tell them you'll give them a 5-star customer service call or whatever. And yeah, they're huge on that in that industry. So you tell them, hey, I'll give you a completely satisfied or whatever. When they call me for customer service, they'll knock that off for you.
There you
Like
go.
that.
Thank you,
I
Brian.
like
We
it.
got some of the smartest listeners.
Thanks. Yeah. Thanks
out,
for
man.
the.
Meanwhile, I love Jeeps, but I want the windows down, windows off. I want the top off. And sometimes you can take the doors off, too. You're not supposed
Yeah.
to, but
Why
Oh,
not?
no, they come off.
I know, but you can get a ticket.
Oh, really?
Really?
I didn't know that.
I had no.
I think they look the other, like, unless you're doing something else, they won't, but.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's an agitator.
You would
That
just
is.
do it, just do it.
Yeah, like if you, what you
Well,
mean? What
you
mean?
need somewhere to put your foot out.
Yeah, what you mean? My doors come off. I can't take them off.
Which is
You gonna give me a
exactly
ticket?
why it's illegal.
Yeah,
Car ain't got no doors.
Yeah.
yeah, on the roof.
Rhett Bryan joins us, executive producer of Titans Radio. Rhett B, what's up, man? How are you?
I'm just listening to Just Empty Every Pocket. That's a good acronym. I like that.
That's my rental car right now, Rhett B. A Jeep Wrangler.
Okay. And I take it you're not enjoying Jeep life?
Nope. I don't think it's built for me.
We're not putting any rubber duckies on the dashboard or
Oh,
anything?
yeah. I forgot about
Yeah, you're
that.
supposed to do that. I love them.
Yep.
And then
Meanwhile.
there's the Jeep Wave, too. You're supposed to wave at every passenger.
Yeah. Like
Really?
motorcycle guy.
Okay. I didn't know all this.
There's a whole Jeep. Listen, there's a whole Jeep culture.
It's a culture, yeah.
She should have got a manual.
Yep. See, Rhett B's pointing out all the fun things. Rubber duckies, waving at people.
Yeah.
Let me say this, too. That little vehicle right there is what helped our boys win World War II.
That's right.
Don't forget that.
That is
That was
true.
one of the greatest invention in modern history. It got soldiers and things where they needed to go, and I'm telling you, it's big time.
That's exactly what Mayor said earlier. Well, they were built for the war.
Yeah. At Rhett B, Tennessee on X. Hey, Rhett, I looked ahead. Tomorrow at the open practice session, 95.
Woo!
Yeah, good stuff, huh?
Welcome to Tennessee, guys.
Yeah. Just we had a nice little spring and stuff, and it was overcast and cool, and then OTA's come around. Nope, gonna turn it up a notch. So hey, it's just what it is. I'll get out the cooling towel and the neck fan tomorrow, load up on the SPF 50 or whatever, and here we go.
Neck fan.
Oh, yeah, he's got a good one.
I had one of them too.
You did?
I can't find it no more.
Wait. Go mess with Rhett and take his.
I think
Hey, Rhett, hey, Rhett, you over here.
Or you could just go to Costco. They got like a 2-pack of those for like $30.
Yeah,
So,
just keep it simple.
Yeah, there you go. Offensive line. Mike and Oldhaker called up yesterday and got into a conversation about the offensive line with Babs. And I mean, Rhett, it's Groundhog Day. I mean, it's just a constant concern every offseason. Where are we with this group in terms of how concerned we might be at this point? We're a long way, obviously, away from the season, but compared to the last few years.
you should have it on your radar, but let's not go bananas yet. Like it's very early, very small sample sizes, and you got to remember, I mean, next week is mandatory minicamp where everybody's supposed to show up, so not everybody has been in the building in those units,
right.
Not just the offensive line. So let's start there. I will say this, though, in just a glance of sample size, I'm all right with Austin Schlottman being at center.
Really?
I think that'll be okay. I think that'll be all right. I think Cordell Volson will be okay at guard. And again, it's early, but just this is at first blush, right? So yeah, we'll just kind of see. We'll kind of see what happens. But I'm really interested to see everybody show up next week and what that looks like. There was a big Jeff sighting yesterday. I assume he's kind of getting settled in for the mandatory report next week. He did not participate yesterday, but anyway, and I'll say this, and I said this last week, y'all, to a certain degree, but after seeing some more OTA practices, I'll be interested to see it again tomorrow. KJ Osborne is going to make the back end of that wide receiver room and battle interesting, and Michael Carter's going to do the same in the running back room.
Michael Carter.
Okay,
Yep.
well,
and,
so
let me say this too: for everybody that's reporting things about Cam and throwing a pick here, look, he's thrown touchdowns too, and he's learning this offense. Again, it's just this is the installation period of all this stuff. It's an incomplete picture. So, as we hear him say, powder dry, got to keep it dry. So,
shout out.
That's kind of where we are.
Shout out, Coach Mack. Yeah, I've heard good things about Schlottman. I'm anxious to see him at the center position, and I mean, you can't really judge offensive line, I guess, fully until the pads come on. But in terms of competition, but maybe some competition at guard. Maybe Jackson Slater can compete there.
Yeah, and I'll say this: both Slater and Cordell Volson have taken reps in different team sets. Like, I don't want to give away everything. I'm not supposed to talk about a whole lot of that, but I have seen them in ones and twos, respectively, and each, vice versa as well. So, yeah, they're working through. I mean, Cordell Volson, before he got hurt last August, I want to say he had 3,800 snaps in Cincinnati. So, I mean, he's got experience. He's just coming off of an injury. Obviously, he's healthy now. But, listen, there will be competition in spots. There's no question about that. Defense, there's things to look at there. On Tuesday, or on Monday, I should say, Jermaine Johnson, you can understand why he is what I would assume to be the left defensive end in this. Just swatting at balls, making things happen, disrupting, even, set the edge and sealed off Tajay on a run, and, big, long, athletic dude. I'm like, okay, I get it. I see it, which is kind of what, we saw when he came out of college a few years ago. And anyway, again, there's not everybody there, not everybody participating. There's people working on the inside to get back to the outside. But there's things to monitor for sure.
Yeah, Gordy, I was looking at a little bit of what Jim Wyatt was saying, and outside of him, and you talk about other people, man, making a stir, a lot of what Cam was doing, throwing away, not throwing away, and all this other silly stuff. I correlate that to, being in a scrapyard looking for metal with a metal detector. You can have a perspective on whatever you want to. On the beach looking for seashells. Like, it is what it is. Like, you can find whatever you want to talk about. And whether you have I think it shows what type of character you have when you're looking for negative or positive. But that's neither here nor there. Talking about Jim Wyatt, you look at Xavier Restrepo, the chemistry that he has with Ward. It's starting to show a little bit, Rick. You know what I mean? And when guys are missing time, like when the vets are not at what is it? What's the O stand for? OTA?
Organized team activities.
Organized team activities. When the vets are missing, it gives these younger guys an opportunity. And I think Restrepo is one of those guys trying to take advantage of, building that chemistry and showing that what he got with Ward in small spaces in this offense. What's your thoughts?
No, you're right on the money. You've read between the lines correctly. Because let's just say this, Ron, if Jim Wyatt is writing about Xavier Restrepo doing things in practice, then, and other people are posting things about that, then clearly that's a thing, right?
Right.
But you're right. When there's other veterans, regardless of position group, that aren't there,
right.
Yeah, there's chances to get reps in there. And that's why I mentioned K.J. Osborne, because he started to show up, and he's a vet coming in there. And don't forget Mason Kinsey. Now,
That's
Mason Kinsey is the post-apocalyptic cockroach that will not go away.
Yep.
I mean, that's what he is. And that's a good thing. That is, that is a compliment, even though it does not sound anything like one. But that's the back end of that. You're right also, Ron, about proper context. I was talking to your brother about that this morning. Just, you can put that Will Levis has thrown a bunch of interceptions, or that Cam did this or didn't do that. Remember a few years ago when Marcus's rookie year, when he had 320-something passes without throwing a pick in practice?
Yep.
And then he went out and threw 4 touchdowns in week 1 against Tampa, and then the rest was downhill. And now, that's no fault completely of his, because, it was a reset then. But you're right. You can frame it how you want. You can talk about what you want. When you don't talk about all of it is where, you tend to look at things kind of sideways, because you can frame it positively or negatively.
Yeah, it's funny about that Marcus Mariota deal. That was such a huge deal that offseason. Everybody was talking about it.
Tracking it.
Yeah, and one of the things I was being told was that there was actually some sort of frustration that he wasn't throwing picks because he wasn't throwing into tight windows. He wasn't testing where he could go with certain wide receivers, and where you can make mistakes to learn from them. He wasn't doing that. And nothing, again, that's not a shot at Marcus. I'm just saying what happened, and what it was back then. But That was interesting back then.
Right, and you're exactly right. I'm not surprised you heard that because coaches always talk about the air quotes over here, teachable moment. They needed some of that so they can say, hey, this is, let's try this way. Let's back up the film right here. Let's show you, throwing this receiver open or, whatever. You're right. And that's why, I tell Titans fans all the time when I have the chance, let's not get too high. Let's not get too low. Let's try to find somewhere in the middle and just keep trucking because, this is still a work in progress. This is what this is.
Mason Kinsey, man. Every offseason we hear the same thing. Don't forget about Mason Kinsey. We've heard that since 2020. His first year was 2022, y'all.
He's been here that long? Oh, my God.
This is season 5. This is training camp 5 for him.
Oh, he's the best.
Hey, look, you know what I equate it to? He's Donnie Nicky.
Yes.
Donnie Nicky was here for how many years? And I mean, just
yeah.
He was special teams guru, though.
Right. But the thing is, so was Mason Kinsey.
Yeah.
He can return things for you if you get out of whack with somebody else. And doggone it, he can go catch a football, too.
Yeah.
I mean, when you call his number, he can, say what you want, but he can make it happen. But Donnie Nicky, God, he was here forever. And how many times was he mentioned on that cut line, on the bubble? And,
8 seasons.
There you go.
8 seasons for Donnie Nicky.
So, and he just, same in different ways, but same examples. You make yourself valuable. You show up and you put in the work, and when your number's called, you do something with it.
Love it, Rep B. Have fun at camp tomorrow, and we'll talk with you soon, my friend.
Yeah, I'll be cooking omelets on the sidewalk at Vanderbilt Health Football Center. But it'll be good.
See you, buddy. Rep B, Tennessee on X.
Yeah,
Get us ready for training camp.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
I can never remember what the darn O stands for.
I know. Forever, I thought I couldn't get optional team.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to say
it's
optional.
not mandatory,
right? But it's what
organized team activities.
Organized. Why would
that sounds like summer
optional?
camp, like Michael was talking about yesterday.
Yeah. Nice check that comes with it, though.
Are they signed up and ready for summer camp?
Yeah, man.
Signed up and ready for camp? Well, yeah.
I think I do think, man, like you can go, especially with OTAs, to keep your powder dry moniker fits. And I also believe that you can go into the season looking at it either kind of way. You know what I mean? And what you see from it, knowing that everybody's not there, whether you see growth from someone, whether you don't see growth from someone, whether you want to take shots at someone. Like, I think it's just all reaching for air.
It's bizarre to me. I'm like, he's learning a brand new offense with a brand new coaching staff. All of them, even Will Levis.
Yeah, like
people want to point out Levis's picks. I'm like, they're learning a brand new offense.
Yeah, it's just silly.
If they're not making mistakes, then they're not trying hard enough.
Right.
It's also an easy take.
Yeah, like it's just like
it's an easy take.
Lazy take.
Well, to be,
I think it's lazy. I go to the lazy part too.
Easy and lazy.
Yeah, he's like something.
Oh, Cam Ward doesn't look good.
Yeah, like what?
Yeah, he's learning an entire freaking new offense.
And guess what? You still don't know. You don't know.
Also, there's no pads. Relax.
He's still making plays too.
Yeah, but Monday is going to look different from Tuesday because you don't know what they're running. They may have come out and said we're getting the ball out quick every single time today.
You don't know what they're focusing on.
That's a great point too.
God, they don't.
But he threw an interception, guys. He must be bad.
Oh, he's not the answer. He threw an interception in practice during the freaking third week of install.
Speaking of quarterbacks, some money being dished out to one of the better quarterbacks in the league. We've got that for you next. Also, the Stanley Cup final. Yep, NBA Finals Game 4 is tonight. We got a lot to get to. 3HL 104.5 The Zone.
Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville. If you need new windows and new doors, sometimes it is time to upgrade those things in your home, right? And maybe now it's 90,000 degrees outside and you're like, okay, my windows are not doing the job and now my air is pumping even more. We replaced our windows downstairs in our house, and the difference in how much cooler it stays downstairs as opposed to upstairs is unbelievable. Eventually, we're going to replace all those windows upstairs as well. Pella is who you need to call to do it affordable and the best quality out there. Voted number 1 by Nashville homeowners as the leading window brand in Nashville, by the way. And they have the Dawn deal thing going on for you. So every month it changes, but for June, it is no payments, no interest for 24 months. So that's 2 years you have to pay off your windows. On top of that, it's free Pella certified installations. Schedule your free consultation. They will come to you unless you want to go to one of their showrooms in Franklin or Hendersonville. But otherwise, they'll pull up to your house, bring some windows for you to see. Free consultation. You can do it all. Ask for the Dawn deal at PellaNashville.com.
It is official. Gupta Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram is open for business in a new location in Springfield, just up the street from their former location, now celebrating the all-new Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram location at 3224 Tom Austin Highway. If you're looking for an excellent selection of popular new vehicles in Springfield, Tennessee, or Middle Tennessee in general, or South Central Kentucky, wherever you're coming from, Daniel Gupta and his crew will do you completely right. Put Gupta Motors at the top of your list. Just a short drive from Nashville, about 30 minutes from downtown Nashville, and they're kicking everything off with a declaration of deals. Take on any terrain in the 2026 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon with $2,000 bonus cash for returning Jeep owners and lessees, or upgrade your drive with the powerful 2026 Ram 1500 Laramie Crew Cab 4x4 now with $5,500 cash bonus. Visit Gupta Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram today. 3224 Tom Austin Highway in Springfield, Tennessee, or you can shop online, GuptaMotors.com. All of the dealership inventory is there, new and pre-owned vehicles, all the deals they have going on in the month of June right there, GuptaMotors.com. Gupta Motors, driving deals home. For the best deals, the best service, and the best experience, you got to go to Gupta. Offers subject to eligibility. See dealer for details.
This is a different court, Blair.
Same result, Slay.
Oh, okay, Blair. See, that's Tyler Tanner. See, Tyler Tanner's in the house now.
Let's see what you got. Jerry's out, Blair.
Blair, come on. Okay, Blair, just come sit down. Come on, Blair. Blair, stop. You're going to get hurt. Blair, get off the court. That's enough.
What's the verdict, Blair?
The courtroom is where I play ball.
Boy, Durham, injury law. And that ain't got no roof.
The guaranteed offer is the simplest, least stressful way to sell your home. You go to our website, you fill out a quick form, we set an appointment, we bring you an all-cash offer. Literally, there's no lockbox on the front of your house, there's no showings, we pay all cash, we close in as little as 21 days, stress-free. We've helped thousands of homeowners just like you sell your home the hassle-free way with the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate.
3HL 104.5 The Zone. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. We thought yesterday was Wednesday for a second.
I definitely did. Oh.
I know. You tried to do it yesterday.
I knew it was Tuesday, but then Slay's reaction got me for a minute.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, what day is it? And I have it written down in front of me.
I thought it was.
Wednesday, June 10th.
I actually thought it was. I'm on another kick.
Ooh, what kick?
You're on Wendy's kick now?
I've been on it, but I got off for so I went slushy for a while.
What do you do sandwich-wise over there?
Double stack, extra mustard, extra ketchup, extra onions. But
he knows what he likes.
Yeah.
Frosties, like I get up off the couch
off of the couch, y'all.
Yeah, no, I just want you to know where I'm at. On the couch, if I'm chilling and relaxing and I just get an urge, I will get up. If they stop serving at 1, I think on Friday, Saturdays, I'll get up at 11:45 or 12:45 and race there just to make sure I get a Frosty. And this is what I figured out with Frosty, since I'm a Frosty connoisseur.
Guru?
Yeah. I'm a Frosty sewer.
Guru is my new word.
Frosty guru.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a guru of Frosty.
Mm-hmm.
If you go in there and you tell them, let me get a small, that's just enough, y'all, where you won't cheat yourself, but you won't beat yourself. And I tell you why. Because if you get a mini, you're beating yourself.
It's too small.
It's too small, Babsy.
It's perfect for a toddler.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent for
Let me ask you a question. You go chocolate. Did you ever get on the vanilla kick, the vanilla frosty kick when they brought that in?
You know better than that with me.
Yeah.
You know I'm all natural. Like, I like chocolate chip cookies. You know what I'm saying? I like yellow cake with chocolate
like
icing.
Chips Ahoy, hardcore chocolate chip cookies?
Yeah, or the chewy.
Okay.
I'm a chewy guy. But give me the basics. I'm talking about M&M's.
I will eat an entire pack of chewy
I'm bringing
cookies
some in, Babsy.
in one sitting.
I'm bringing some in because them bad boys, the Chips Ahoy, chewy.
Oh, they're so good.
Oh.
The red bag?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Man.
Man. Hey, boy. Golly.
You going to Uber Eat some right
Dude,
now?
I could. But this is what I like to do. I like to get that little red bag, get 4 cookies, and I crumble them up inside of my Frosty.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's probably really good.
And I take the top and I mush them down that.
He's always got these inventions.
Yeah.
So the other day he's talking about, what were we talking about? Sonic Blast or something? Mm-hmm. And I was like, yeah, I don't really like those because once you get through the toppings, they're on the top, and then it's just vanilla ice cream the rest of the way. And you mentioned
they
McFlurries.
don't mix them up? McFlurries.
Well,
McFlurries, they miss them.
Yeah.
They mix them up, but it's the same kind of deal. But Slay was like, what you do is you tell them to put the toppings in first.
Yeah.
Then put it in, then put the normal stuff.
Yeah, then that's where you write that sandwich in, yo.
The whole time.
You can't run then.
The whole kit and caboodle.
You right there. They
the
make
whole enchilada.
It make you absolutely happy to get to the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are so weird.
Stanley Cup final tied at 2 games apiece as Carolina gets the 5-3 win in Vegas last night. That game was awesome. I watched the entire thing. And y'all know I'm not a huge hockey guy, but I turned it on, listen, man, the Vegas pregame, they get after it. There's all kinds of things going on.
You want me to be all the way honest with you?
Yeah.
And I won. I ain't watched a lick of it. Not 1 second of it.
You told me to go Carolina.
I know where to go, yo.
What is it? Heads Carolina, tails California?
Yep.
Is that what the song is?
Jody Messina.
Shout out Jody Messina.
She
lives here. Jody, come on. Let's go.
Yeah, come on. I love her music. I listened to her all the time in college.
Come on.
Had a chance to meet her a couple times. She's cool. She's cool.
Cool.
But I watched that. From the jump, Carolina scored 2 goals just out of, and then Vegas, they did what Todd says they do. They just put their head down. They're a veteran team.
It has been a really good series.
It has.
Yes, it has.
And we said yesterday, it just kind of feels like a 7-game series. So we were going Carolina yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So game 5 Thursday at 7 on ABC. Carolina is a -155 favorite in that game.
There you go.
We'll talk with Todd Furman about it. It is now it is best of 2 out of 3. Hurricanes have home ice. Jordan Stahl had 2 goals, the game winner.
Dog.
If y'all haven't seen the highlight of the game winner last night, go watch it. It is absolutely incredible. There's a kind of a breakaway situation, but it gets knocked to the boards or whatever. The puck ends up with stall, and he has to turn and contort his entire body, and he's off the ground and flicks the stick and gets the goal.
So good.
He has
just stupid talent.
He has 5 goals in the series, Jordan Staal. Yeah. NBA Finals Game 4 is tonight. We'll talk more about that in just a little bit. 615-737-1045 if you want in. Todd Furman at 420. Sports from a betting perspective. We'll talk about the Stanley Cup Final, the NBA Finals. NASCAR, Sunday at Pocono. Furman's on one on NASCAR.
Yeah.
He told us Denny Hamlin in Michigan, and Denny Hamlin won.
He's been on fire. Give him that.
So we'll see what he says about Pocono. 5 different drivers have won the last 5 races there. And then 5 o'clock, we'll definitely get into some motorsports with 6-time world champion NHRA driver Erica Enders. Drag racing, y'all.
Yeah.
And NHRA Thunder Valley Nationals in Bristol is this weekend. BristolMotorspeedway.com for tickets.
She'll be in studio with us. I heard she's fascinating.
She was having a day today, too, I think, right? Like Nash Trash Bus Tour.
Yeah, with the Nash Trash sisters, the girls, yeah.
And getting
she
fitted,
took that.
And getting fitted for boots and a cowgirl hat, she said. So she's going all the way in.
We're gonna have to ask her how her true fake Nashville day was.
There's a quarterback in the NFL that's really good. They got a lot more money.
And
per year.
Yeah, per year. So the Chiefs, who signed Patrick Mahomes to a 10-year deal way back in, what was that, 2023? Wow. He's been in the league forever, it feels like. They have added 2 more years onto his contract, tying him to the Chiefs through the 2033 season. His current contract had him out in 2031. That makes his total value of the contract over $500 million at $504.75 million total. It's the first NFL deal ever valued at $500 million or more. He can earn up to $522 million with the escalators and incentives. And beginning in 2027, that deal averages him at $64 million a year.
Why'd they do that? How old is he at that time?
He will be 38 in 2033. I think the reason they did this is because I'm looking at Spotrac right now, and they haven't updated it with this new contract information. But that number in 2027, that cap hit goes to $85 million.
Okay.
Right now, it's
like they wouldn't just do it to do it. They had to get some kind of.
Right now, it's
remember he signed that big deal, and a lot of it was deferred.
So
that's what they're running into.
So this will probably help knock the 2027 cap back down from that $85 million, which is they also had a potential out in that 10-year contract in 2028. But it would be $57 million in dead cap if they had did that, which is crazy that's the potential out of that contract.
Yeah, that's crazy. What's crazy is he's about to be 31, and this is year 10. Whew. Of course, he didn't play in that first year.
I know, but
one game.
Is he showing signs?
It's going to be interesting.
Or am
to see.
I crazy?
Like ACLs are not what they used to be, obviously, and Slay went through it and all that, but that was a while ago. And people bounce back, but like aging quarterback, also it feels like quarterbacks play until they're 100 now.
Yeah, it does. Well, that's just because of what Tom and Aaron did.
Well, and the rules. Like you can't hit them low.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
You know?
They're way more protected than they used to be. Yeah.
That is definitely
I think
true.
that's the other part, too, that depending on what you invest in, once these quarterbacks get older. So he was able to run around without a much invested line at that time. But before tearing his ACL, you had saw them start to make, runs
different
at
moves.
Offensive line and locking guys up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But then
Trey
they had
was
problems
one.
at receiver.
Yep. Then you had exactly.
Yeah.
So
Trey got paid. He should have.
Then it was somebody else that got paid on that line too. I think this year, but it's like they're taking the right steps, knowing that he's getting older and you don't need to be running around for his life on every play. Give him a little protection. So we'll see.
Speaking of Trey Smith, did you see well, I mean, he did a podcast and then everybody started writing about it, but he told a great story as to why he ended up at Tennessee.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw this, yeah.
At least part of the reason. He told the story on Teron Armstead's podcast, passed along by A to Z Sports. He said he grew up an Alabama fan. He said he didn't grow up a Tennessee fan. And he said he was playing high school football and he was going through recruiting and all that stuff. And he got pulled over. And he said he had just gotten his driver's license, and his dad said, hey, no tickets or you ain't driving anymore. And so he's like, damn, I let it go too much. Like, I was new to the road, and I just wanted to, see what it had and all this. State trooper passes state trooper. State trooper comes up to the window, and he goes, you know how fast you were going, sir, son? And he said, a little too fast, I guess, or whatever he said. And the guy goes, go Vols. He said that to Trey Smith. Like, I know who you are. Go Vols. I know it's a recruiting thing. All he said was go Vols and then went back to the trooper vehicle.
Listen, man.
And Trey was like,
I'm going to Tennessee.
Well, but, in all seriousness, it made him think of what you always talk about, the bigger picture of it. This is not a 4-year decision. This is a 60-year decision or something.
Not the state of Alabama. Mm-hmm. This is the state of Tennessee. Mm-hmm. And I think even now, even with where NIL is heading, at some point, it's just easier to be home. You know what I mean? You can take care of more at home, and it's not necessarily on your shoulders where
now all these guys are having $80,000 prom nights, and you've seen that?
Not that right there. That's a whole different conversation.
That's a good point. You might see it switch, in terms of just go. I'm going to go to Cal Berkeley because they're going to give me $5 million, and Tennessee was only going to give me $4 million. But you may see guys start to switch and stay close.
It depends what kind of family dynamic you have too. If you're a loner, that makes sense too. It's easy to get away. But if you looking for the big picture, and man, I'm telling you, you just have no idea how long or far that arm stretches. I know for a fact some of my
You're saying
sisters,
if you're at your home.
Yeah, my sisters have been able to walk into interviews. You know what I mean? And immediately the first question is, are you Ron Slay's sister or whatever it is?
Yeah. Are you related?
Yeah, it's but you know what I mean? Not saying that they play that, it's just that's what precedes them.
More doors open at home.
Yeah, that precedes them. The name precedes them. Yeah. So, I mean, why wouldn't you take advantage of that? I just don't get it.
I just thought that was a cool story and I was wondering where he was going with it, but then he said it made me look at it in a big picture sense. This is a lifetime decision.
What people don't do.
Staying home, More 3HL coming up. Let's get into the NBA Finals. Game 4 is tonight in New York when we come back. 3HL 104.5 The Zone.
Good afternoon, 404. I'm Joseph Bonanno, live from the 104.5 The Zone Circus Sports at the Mid-Kentucky Downs Studios. Game 4 of the NBA Finals is tonight in the Garden at 7:30. The Knicks currently lead the series over the Spurs 2-1. Are 2.5-point favorites tonight. In NFL news today, the Chiefs are adding 2 years to Patrick Mahomes' contract, tying him to Kansas City through the 2033 season at a value of $504.75 million, making it the first NFL deal valued at over $500 million. The Chiefs quarterback can earn up to $522 million with escalators, and beginning in 2027, the deal averages $64 million a year. Ravens offensive lineman Calais Campbell told reporters today that he expects this year to be his last. Campbell is entering year 19 and has earned 4 All-Pros and 6 Pro Bowls in his career. For our foundation repair, whatever needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Bringing news at once on your home for the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
HL 104.5 The Zone. Appreciate you being with us. Happy Wednesday, June 10th.
Hump day. I like I did it back to back.
A lot of people telling you to dip your fries in your Frosty.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's one of them things, like when you first get it, you get the first 2 or 3 hot, salty fries, and you dip it in there. And then that's where it stops for me. Like, I'm not just going to continue going to dip.
I never got into
dip, baby, dip. I really loved
eat your Frosty.
The spoon with the man.
You had a straw in your Frosty today.
Yeah, I'm going to get another one after this show tonight. I have another Frosty tonight.
You get on your kicks, and then you are like,
yeah, I can't leave.
Obsessed.
Mm-hmm.
You can't leave.
Addictive behavior.
Yes, you can watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
There she is. She's Dawn Davenport.
Hey,
What up,
happy hump day. Hump day to everybody. We're almost there. You're making it towards the weekend.
Day to everybody.
Hang in there.
You think they have Frosties in Tampa?
Yes, Slay, I do believe they have Wendy's and Frosties in Tampa.
You know, I saw a stat today. I
You
was
sound like
surprised.
Freddie from Germany right now.
I just saw that, and then when I said I looked down, and he's on my Twitter timeline.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm like, damn.
Freddie from Germany is having a big old time.
He's
I know.
enjoying
I wrote
America.
him to try and get him on 3HL.
We came over for the World Cup, but I thought he was going to North Georgia, but he ended up at Auburn yesterday.
Dude, I don't know, but they are living their best lives.
They everywhere. They everywhere.
Did you see?
He tweeted, "There's an eagle flying around the stadium."
So wore down. Excuse yourself,
Oh,
John.
you know
What is it, Freddie?
Freddie.
Freddie.
Dude,
Excuse
Freddie's
yourself,
awesome.
Freddie.
Freddie's going to be a superstar. And if somebody doesn't hire
goodness.
him and pay for him to just travel around to
Especially
college
for this.
football stadiums and
Yeah.
games this
That'd be
fall,
dope.
they are crazy.
Doesn't that seem just like a Barstool employee? Like someone Barstool will go after?
He
doubt.
tweeted these things yesterday from the Auburn.
He's so wholesome, though.
Who was playing yesterday at Auburn?
Soccer.
Right.
Who was
Thanks,
playing?
A lot of
Thanks,
them.
Babs. I know.
Anytime.
A lot of them.
He's
Messi.
helping you out.
Argentina beat Iceland 3-0 in Jordan-Hare. 88,000
There you go.
fans. Messi scored at Auburn. He is suffering from muscle fatigue. Me too, Messi. I feel you, buddy. Left hammy.
Muscle fatigue, left hammy. That's interesting.
This is what Freddie tweeted.
How do you diagnose that? Like, dude, I'm tired.
Yeah, muscle fatigue.
You know?
Everybody over a certain age has that.
I got it right now.
Freddie
every day when I wake
tweeted from Auburn, "What an experience. What the hell? Wow," in all caps. This is the craziest stadium I've ever been to, and I've been to a lot of crazy stadiums. Soccer fan in Europe would definitely be
No question.
going to a lot of crazy stadiums. There's an eagle flying around the stadium.
That's good.
This is the European mind cannot comprehend this moment of my life. One of my friends said, "Punch me 5 times tomorrow and I'll still think this isn't real."
Is this?
And he went to Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
But seriously,
He
I
said,
go to
"Check out this
Buc-ee's.
gas station."
And he said, "This is a gas station." That was his comment.
Yeah.
But in all honesty, like I walk into a Buc-ee's and I'm still amazed.
It's different.
Like nowadays, imagine if you're coming from overseas and walk into that. Holy moly.
If I'm with y'all, I'll go in there happily. I like it and all those things. If I'm driving by myself, I'm like, I look at that place and I'm like, there's no way I'm dealing with this right now.
Dude, on my way back from NCAA volleyball in Lexington, I went to Buc-ee's and it was super late because I drove back the night of my game. So it was like, by the time I got there, it was like, I don't know, 1 o'clock in the morning. That place was
packed.
Yep. They're jumping. They don't
I mean, people were buying clothes and whatever at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
They go get everything.
I had my fresh little brisket sandwich. Like this place never sleeps. It's like New York City.
I love it.
Speaking of New York City, we're going to talk about the NBA with this guy. Slay Dog is here.
I'm in the building. Kind of here already.
Time for the show.
New York. So where we are tonight, NBA Finals Game 4 tonight in New York. Spurs at Knicks. Is it still 2.5?
Let's look.
7:30 ABC. Again, Todd Furman coming up in just a few minutes to talk about this. But the Spurs won Game 3 in New York on Monday. Wemby had 32 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. He only shot 4 threes, which going into that game, you mentioned that as one of your things.
Yeah.
Don't just start jacking up a bunch of threes, Wim.
Do it.
He did not. He listened to you.
Yep. Only shot 4 of them. Brunson had 32 in Game 3 for New York. Adjustments?
Yeah.
New York will have to adjust to what the Spurs did.
Yeah. I just don't know how quick you're able to adjust day in between. Do you go with matching the physicality and say, which I think they've been physical throughout this series, but they've been physical only with Wemby, if that makes sense. San Antonio came back on the other side and said, okay, we're going to be physical with everybody, and we're going to guard the guy in front of us. So they stopped defending like it was somebody behind them. They defended like no one was there, which I thought was great. So going into this matchup, do they go with throwing junk defenses or outsmart themselves? I'm one to go with, if it's not broke, don't fix it. And I don't think nothing's broke from San Antonio. Just like I said coming out of Game 2, how much would you fix? I was like, not really much out of the scheme besides trapping the ball screen and then running back and having guys in full rotation. Like, I'm okay with switching in that situation with all the shooters that New York has. But when you look at New York, dog, you got to find a way to get Big Cat involved. He was null and void in that game.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, he starts drifting when he's not involved in the game. You know what I mean? Whether that's getting inside shots, outside shots, touching the ball, being able to run the offense through him instead of Jalen Brunson, being able to get him off the ball and get some movement and get him into his shot instead of, if Brunson's bringing the ball up, they're pressing him and they banging him. Like, it's the body, the physicality, the contact is all there, and that wears on the guy. I know they haven't been playing and they've been having rest and things of that nature. But once you get in the midst of a series, all of that, I ain't had no rest and I'm fresh, that's out the window. Because you saw him falling, he fell on his hip a couple of times, fell on his back. You know what I'm saying? So he's taking the bumps.
He did fall.
That's wearing. Yeah. That's the wearing on him. I mean, the guys he's going against, we talked about it coming into this series. What was the difference between OKC and New York, the New York Knicks? Brunson's like 6'1". Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's like 6'4", 6'5". So it's different with these bigger guys that are 6'4", 6'5", guarding you and bumping you all the time. So I'm going to see if Mike Brown, the Knicks coach, will take him off of the ball, trust someone else to bring the ball up. The matchup is not the same as it was in the first two games. Wemby is not guarding Cat now. Now he's guarding Josh Hart, who came out scorching, did something similar to like what Caruso did, knocking down the threes. Josh Hart did that last game. 4 threes in the first half, was rolling, getting busy, took one shot in the second half. You know what I'm saying? So what do you lean in on? Who do you trust outside of Jalen Brunson? Who's your MVP of the team? We gave him credit in the first 2 games of trusting his bench, putting guys in. Will he continue to do that and say, all right, we're going to, hey, swimmer, what is it? Swimmer
Sink or
sink. Yeah,
swim.
sink or swim. What you gonna do? Are you gonna do that with your bench, or are you gonna say, man, it's getting tight, it's clutch, we're in New York, the pressure's on. I need my big dogs to step up and you're gonna let them roll. So he got a lot to fill out with that.
What would you do?
Me, I'm taking Brunson off the ball. I'm gonna trust a guy like Miles Bridges, who you gave up 2 first-round picks and whatever else and a whole boatload of money to bring in. He's supposed to be the X factor to get you over the hump. I need him to bring the ball up, get Brunson off the ball, initiate the offense through Big Cat, and I need Big Cat to play like he did the first 2 games. Do not settle. Get to the rack. Even if we got to post you up, we may sacrifice some ball movement, but I need you involved. You're the biggest body we have on our team that we trust that can kind of neutralize Wemby. If you don't do that, we're in trouble. Because now we got to go to Mitchell Robinson, who they do Hacker Robinson. The man it's you can't, that ain't gonna work. You know what I mean? So that's what I would do, Babs. And then hopefully if the game is tight, well, we need it to be. If we don't get a lead, if we're New York, I'm saying I'm New York. If that's the case, if we can keep it tight, then guess what? Brunson, you own the ball. Take us home.
Then game on.
Last 4 minutes, take us home, dog.
Having said all that, we'll break down what the Spurs need to do in a little while. Having said all that, who do you think wins tonight?
Spurs.
2-2.
Yep, 2-2.
That would be awesome to have both series at 2-2.
2-2. I think the Spurs honestly win 3 in a row. Because listen to this, man. The first 2 games, the Knicks scored 105 in both games. Spurs didn't play great at all. You know what I'm saying? They had some little leads, some little spurts, but they self-inflicted. We talked about this leading up to it.
But they were still right in.
But they were still there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is with a young group versus a veteran group that's saying, all right, we're going to hold on, do just enough. We'll be right there. At the end, we'll close this thing out. And they did that. They were able to come back. In game 3, it was different. They didn't shoot themselves in the foot. And if they did, they didn't get rattled. So the most dangerous thing to give to an inexperienced group is confidence.
Confidence, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially on the road. Like that win in New York, that was worth 2.
Yep.
Even though it's 2-1, that was worth 2 to go get a win there for their confidence. You listen to Stephon Castle
with that
after.
crowd.
Oh, come on, man. That felt like
with the president
old school,
there.
man. What?
Yeah.
That was old school NBA. Man, your mom and everybody in there for
all
this
the
one.
stars.
Yeah. Oh, that's it.
Courtside.
Man, New York is New York. It's the Mecca.
Yeah.
You did that on that stage. You get another opportunity to do that. You shift all the pressure on those guys going back home, and you build confidence in the young guys. De'Aaron Fox didn't play great. Castle played really good. Vassell can still make shots. Wemby can still rebound better. Like, you still got so much room for improvement, and they know that. Like, if we can correct the small things that we were doing, we can get a win. They got to win. So continue to build on that. New York got to somehow, man, they got to put a stranglehold on them somehow, man. Somehow.
Yep, they need that one tonight. Todd Furman coming up next. Sports from a betting perspective. We'll talk about the NBA Finals, the Stanley Cup Final, World Cup, NASCAR, all of it coming up. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. United Structural Systems, USSTN.com is the website. 24 months, no interest financing options, good now through the end of June. Get peace of mind now, pay later. Waiting could cost you more. USSTN.com, again, the website. United Structural Systems can reroute water away from basements, crawl spaces, your home, with their interior drain systems and sump pumps with battery backups. A lot of rain the last few days. And these guys can help you out. When the ground swells from being oversaturated with all the water, it creates additional pressure on your foundation, many times leading to cracks. So not only is waterproofing important right now, but so is inspection of your foundation for any additional damage the water may have caused. This pressure is known as hydrostatic pressure, and they can help you with all of this. They just need to come out and see you. USS has several solutions for all of this. Foundation repair, nothing to wait on, and now you don't have to. They're offering 24 months with no interest until the end of June, so fix it now and pay later. United Structural Systems, USSTN.com. That's USSTN.com.
What's happening? Good people. Low T. That's where you need to go to. That's what can be happening. That's what can get your energy back the way it's feeling the way it needs to. When you need that little boost, you're sitting there midweek and you're like, dang, I don't know what it is. Well, you probably should have got your testosterone levels checked. That way you go in there and get your shot and you get boosted. You're ready to roll. You ain't going to wear off. You can go in there weekly. Go in there every 2 weeks if you want. Whatever it is going to be tailored to your schedule. Why? Because they check for you. They give you your own blueprint. Not nothing that they're guessing about. None of that matters. And you don't settle for that compounded mystery testosterone. Professionals, they're the ones that's helping you. All providers are board certified and experts in this field. They know the right questions to ask, the right things to look for on your charts, and the right tests to run to keep your TRT smooth and manage the side effects. Whatever that may be, PT, 141, NAD plus GLP-1s, it don't matter. Go there. They got you covered. Get that weight loss right, get the recovery, get the muscle tone that you've been looking for. Just go to fixmylowt.com.
3 at 104.5 The Zone. Brett Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slay. Todd Furman, our guy in Vegas, joins us now. Todd, what's up? How are you?
I am doing well. Hopefully you guys are as well. Plenty of things to keep us busy on the sporting calendar, even if it is an unorthodox look at the sporting landscape.
Yeah, no question about it. Let's start with NASCAR because, as predicted by you, Denny Hamlin won again in Michigan. So congrats on that call. And NASCAR now at Pocono, and they've had 5 different winners in the last 5 races. How do you break that down, that weird track?
Yeah, the only reason they've had 5 different winners is because Denny Hamlin actually did win one of the races and was disqualified after the race was over. So when we're looking at tracks right now, especially those with high horsepower, I mean, Denny Hamlin is kind of a cut above everybody else. But I do think his price is a little bit short, sub 3-1 going on right now. Tyler Reddick showed a tremendous amount of speed as well last week, but finally got bitten by the other side of the regression monster as he's run so well all year long. I look further down the board. I think 2 guys that kind of stand out to me that are worthwhile dart throws in that 10-11-1 range. You know, Ryan Blaney has run very well at this track in the past, has shown a tremendous amount of speed, and I think he was a little bit better than what we saw last week at Michigan. A big correlation for that 2-mile oval for what we're going to get at the Tricky Triangle at Pocono. And another driver worthwhile is Chase Elliott at 10-1. I think those 2 guys are going to be very much in the thick of things when we go to Long Pond, PA this weekend, where we know we always struggle with Mother Nature.
As a NASCAR fan, do you like Pocono?
You know what? I have a kind of a love-hate relationship with the track. I think for stretches it has been rather boring, but at the same time it provides a little bit of a challenge for drivers that you won't see elsewhere. I don't necessarily love the fact that it comes right after Michigan, the way they've lined up the schedule lately. And the main reason I say that is because while the tracks don't lay out the same way, the drivers that do well one week typically will perform real well the next. And I'd rather see Pocono come a little bit later in the summer, whereas if a driver and his team struggled at Michigan in June, then if we go there in August, teams are going to have an opportunity to figure out their horsepower and maybe make a little bit more competitive. But right now, it's Denny Hamlin's NASCAR world, and I think every other driver is just living in it, despite Tyler Reddick leading the point standings at this point in the campaign.
Todd Furman with us at Todd Furman on X Sports from a betting perspective. What do you do with the World Cup, Todd?
I am fully immersed in World Cup prep. Kind of started a couple months ago. Full disclosure, I don't pay attention at the granular level to a lot of the European domestic leagues. So if you're looking for me to rank rosters in terms of how I think players from La Liga or Serie A will translate into the international game, I am not going to be the best litmus test for that. But when you have a little bit of history for a lot of how these nations will play, how difficult it can be for these teams that take some disparate parts, have to put them together pretty quickly and buy into a team philosophy that may be different at the club level, manager tendencies go a long way, especially when you look at a team like France that has had Didier Deschamps leading that charge for such a long period of time. And what's interesting about the World Cup compared to a lot of other sporting events, same applies to Olympic hockey and the Euro that we see on alternating biannual cycles, is that odds makers and bettors find themselves at a so-called level playing field. I know it's going to sound a little bit counterintuitive, but if you're watching these games and you're paying attention, sometimes the betting market can't catch up to what's going on in such a small sample size. So you'll be able to find a team or two that you want to buy on early and can kind of ride them for a few matches. And the exact same could be said for being able to sell some of these nations that are out there. So for that thought process, it is a fascinating endeavor and usually applies a little bit more to handicapping acumen that I say is more science, or I should say art form than science, where when you're looking at the NFL, the NHL, the NBA, you have so many data points that you're not going to find a point spread late in the year that's 4 or 5 points off like you can in the World Cup, where sometimes these teams just aren't priced the right way coming into the tournament, and the betting market never really catches up.
So do you are you looking at winners for the whole thing? Or are you going group to group? Or are you trying to identify teams in certain specific groups?
So I kind of look at a more granular match-by-match approach early on,
Okay.
And typically the positions will get a little bit stronger as you get deeper in because it really is a wild card with these first group stage games. But given the expanded footprint going from 32 to 48, knowing that we've added an extra knockout round game, there are a lot of these nations that are going to have their tickets punched to the knockout phase before they even have to play their third group stage. So I think it's as much about roster management and dealing with the elements as it is anything else. I haven't done much in the way of futures in terms of looking at the top of the board. The Spains, the Frances, the Portugals, the Argentinas. I can't see the betting market shortening those prices a ton after three group stage games. So I've kind of built my card from the outside in, looking at some of the long shots that I think can qualify and maybe find prices that won't be available if they have a surprise result in the group stage. So, I've kind of gravitated more towards a couple of the African nations that are there. Morocco, that was a surprise semifinalist 4 years ago, I think is a worthwhile small bet at 65, 70 to 1. If they were happen to beat Brazil or even get a draw in their opening match, that number could get cut in half. Senegal, who, yes, they're not recognized as the African Confederations Cup winner, given the ridiculous nature of how that match played out against Morocco, upwards of 150 to 1. I think they can qualify and kind of do some damage. And I also think Colombia at 45, 50 to 1. I really believe when we're looking at the dynamics in play here, given some of the travel and everything else, you're going to see South American countries perform a lot better than the way they're being priced. And I think Colombia, for me, is a team that fits the bill more so than trying to brack the Brazils or the Argentinas of the world going into the tournament.
Do you think the hot weather will have an impact on some of these teams?
100%. We saw a glimpse of it a little bit last year during the summer with the Club World Cup. You saw a couple of the European-based teams kind of have their, backups sitting in the locker room so they could be in air-conditioned environments more so than dealing with the heat and humidity. And it's part of the reason that you saw some of the South American teams put together a deep run. The other thing that I really believe is worth considering, and for people that don't pay attention to soccer on a regular basis, is we're now at the end of the European club schedule. So a lot of the marquee players just have so much wear and tear on them compared to 4 years ago where the World Cup was played in the fall. They came in, they had a chance to rest and recover during the summer, and when they were in the start of their club season, they were a lot fresher. So what did you see as a result? You saw faster pace and tempo. You saw higher scoring matches compared to playing in some of the elements that we're going to see in this World Cup. So I think it could be a little bit slow and stodgy early. You guys know I don't hesitate to bet games under and root for absolutely nothing to happen. And I do think it's going to play a role for some of these teams that are going to have to travel across North America, play at elevation, play in the heat, and it could be a factor that'll really play a major role in our handicapping the deeper we get into this tournament.
Todd Furman, our guy in Vegas.
Root for unders and nothing to happen.
That's how things go, Don. There's nothing better than watching guys go out there, kick the ball around, and not see a single shot on target over 90 minutes when you're sitting on an over-under of 2, because I can tell you from personal experience, there's no worse feeling than when you bet a match under 2, somebody scores in the first 10 minutes, and you're holding on for dear life for the next 80-plus minutes, hoping that absolutely nothing happens.
Do you watch every second at that point, or do you go do other things and check back later?
It all depends on how I'm feeling. I mean, at this point, I'm kind of, grizzled in terms of, expecting the worst. And if you can somehow get a result there and the game does end up 1-0 when you've gone under 2. But at the same time, it's a little bit, I would say, I won't call it exhilarating. Let's go with liberating when you go, you know what, the hell with this. I'm not going to check the score for another hour and a half, and I'm going to hope nothing happened. But I try and watch as many of these early group stage games as I can to get a feel for some of the players and personnel, and then, of course, plug it into some of my formulas and adjust the power rating baselines that I've built out, over the last 6 weeks or so.
Well, Tom Father,
that's amazing.
It's good to talk to you, brother.
Are you
turning your pleasure, Slay? And I appreciate your generosity, by the way. It was worth heading to the mailbox to see what you sent me, so thank you.
Oh, yeah.
See?
I know. I told him, I was like, dude, you're making me look bad.
Well, wait a second. Don, it didn't take a whole lot to make you look bad. You welched on your bets, and if you were in the gambling community, we would have sent the loss prevention team to knock on your door.
Loss prevention team.
Those people are scary.
Slay sent Todd a University of Tennessee hockey sweater.
Mm-hmm. You got
Customized on top of that. The thing is beautiful with the checkerboard on the shoulders. You got the Vol logo up right on the front. They did a hell of a job. So, whoever designed those sweaters for club hockey deserves a world of credit. And I do have to give a lot of the other teams in the SEC credit as well. There are some pretty nice sweaters that are out there across the league at the club level.
I'm going to dive in there.
By the way, just for the record, Slay had to Google how to spell your last name. I'm just saying.
That's fine. I mean, and look, at least Slay went through the extra step of Googling it instead of sounding it out phonetically and sending me a jersey that had my name misspelled on the back, which I always thought was a distinct possibility in the way that Slay might ultimately troll me.
I promise I was thinking about it. I
don't doubt that for a second, big dog. I don't doubt that for a second.
I love how Babs asked that question to just throw herself under the bus again.
Yeah, thank you, Babs.
At least he got a jersey.
I didn't think it was
She's trying to get me, but yeah, help me.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, at this point now, Brent, Dawn has kind of, I would say raised the bar, but in Dawn's case, it's lowering the bar. So it's now gone from a Predators hooded sweatshirt that I'm never going to get until they probably win the Cup, which may not happen for a long time, to now Dawn needing to deliver an Auburn club hockey sweater that's personalized as well. So the pressure has officially been put on for Babs, and she's got a couple months to get that sorted out before we get into the heart of football season.
So Slay started to ask you a question. Babs thought it was coming from the NBA. I was thinking he was going to put his Mr. NHL hat on.
Yeah, that's kind of where
you were.
That's where I was going. I was going to go there just because like when it comes to hockey, like even with him talking World Cup, that's how I kind of am. Even though you named 5 of those countries, I played in 3 of them and resided in them, so I'm very familiar with them. But moving over here with the hockey, Top Father. Carolina, man, they seem to be getting their footing. Where does Vegas lie in this right now? Is it one of those they've reached their peak and, man, pat them on the back, man, y'all gave valiant effort. It looks like they're about to take over. Is that where you are?
And before we get to the hockey, one final thing, Slay. I mean, maybe it's not coincidence that a country that you spent a lot of time in as well hasn't been to the World Cup the last 3 editions. So the Italian Prime Minister and the head of the Soccer Federation there might need to roll out a customized jersey for Slay to get the Azzurri back playing at the highest level, despite them performing well in the Euros.
I'll tell you one thing, Top Father, nothing disturbs them more. Like all the basketball talk and all of that, them being silver medalists, having a chance, all of that's cool. But nothing disturbs him by not getting and winning the World Cup or even being placing for real.
Oh, I don't doubt that for a second. When you see countries like Curacao, Haiti, the Republic of Congo that are competing on the global stage, and here are the Italians sitting at home despite, not being able to knock off Bosnia to be able to get them through, because we all know the rich footballing history of the Bosnians when it comes to beating the Italians. Vegas and Carolina, though, you mentioned a series that has not been short on entertainment, but I'll be that glass half empty guy and be honest. I don't think the series has been all that well played from either side. Okay. Uncharacteristic mistakes from both teams, goaltending that is sending shivers down my spine, having seen the last 2 games in person. I mean, Carter Hart has now given up 4+ goals in each of the first 4 games, becoming the first goalie in Stanley Cup history to do that. Carolina making the change from Freddie Anderson to Brandon Bussey. And then you get Vegas, who has shown an ability to battle back when facing adversity, so you tip your hat to them there. But the biggest way not to have to face that adversity, don't dig yourself multiple goal holes in every single game. Yeah, and don't turn the puck over under your goal line extended at key junctures of the game. So in that regard, I give Carolina credit. They've been able to get to their game. But this is a Vegas team who has not been daunted in the past, whether it's this postseason or the past. And I really think you're going to get them at their absolute best come Thursday night in Raleigh, given how flat they were. And quite frankly, Carolina was the better hockey team, and they deserved to win that game, and were able to do so. So we'll see where it goes. I mean, my initial lean is towards Vegas at that price tag right around plus $1.30, or there's some better numbers out there, given the coin flip nature of what we've seen. Total at 6. I'm not going to sit here and make a case to go over, but I can understand why people would be nervous about even considering going under, given how sloppy these games have gone. But I will say, from an underlying metric standpoint, what we saw in Game 4 was what we call in the business the lowest event game of the series, meaning that if you had even slightly average goaltending, you would probably be more inclined to see that game playing out 3-2, 3-1 type final.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Before we hit hoops, can I ask you about the whole Brendan Sorsby thing? Yeah. Just like, what are the odds in Vegas that he actually plays this season? First of all,
I'm talking about gambling with a gambler.
Yes, I know.
About a gambler.
I know. Don, you've done enough. You've covered enough Big 12 games. You couldn't get Brandon Sorsby to talk about Brandon Sorsby instead of coming to me for this?
I mean, he's one of my favorites, too. I covered him like 3 times this year.
Well, and the funny thing is college football.
Who knew he was betting?
Playoff championship is in Vegas, so that's...
Yes, I mean, the irony of all
at
of
that
it.
point, unless Texas Tech is playing for a national championship, Brandon Sorsby will be able to come in and make those bets over the counter. But in terms of how this whole situation has been handled, you guys know I am pro gambling. You guys know I am pro responsible gambling and trying to make sure that people are aware of the potential pitfalls that can come from this, whether it's in entertainment pursuit or people that want to take it a little bit more seriously. The fact that the NCAA is allowing a player, and I don't care the denominations or the amounts that he bet on or against his own team, to be out there playing this season for Texas Tech has me scratching my head, and it further illustrates that the NCAA has absolutely no governing power whatsoever over its member institutions, and this is probably the last straw that had to fall for anybody that thought they had a shred of power. Texas Tech, I get they're going to defend their player, but I think they're complicit in some of this as well. And I'm shocked, although I guess I shouldn't be in this day and age in terms of how all of this will go. And the reason I say that, I'm a former college athlete. I am a former college athlete that bet on games while he was in college. I never bet on a game that involved our Division III football or hockey program other than when it was with other ball boys, more over a case of beer than anything else. And I was given a longer internal suspension from my head coach than what the NCAA has given Brendan Sorsby at Texas Tech.
Wow.
He's got 2 games.
That's
crazy. Well, although Texas Tech did say they weren't sure he was going to be ready for their game against Houston either, which I can't quite figure out because there's nothing physically wrong with Sorsby. So I don't understand how any of this is going to work. But as the worm turns and we continue to get more and more information, it's just fascinating to an endless sort. And I can understand why there is that level of frustration with member coaches in the conference and across the collegiate landscape about what kind of precedent this sets going forward. And I can only begin to imagine how the Iowa State and Iowa college athletes that saw their eligibility get cut short for doing something similar have to feel about all of this transpiring.
Yeah, Chris Lowe, who joins us on Mondays, wrote this for On 3. He said, where is accountability among leadership at schools? Just because legally a player is cleared to play involving gambling, reduced DUI, or assault charges, whatever it is, if he's 26 and or was drafted and signed a pro contract, doesn't mean chancellors, ADs, and coaches have to allow it to happen.
Yeah, I don't think we've had accountability for collegiate athletes for a long time. So I'm not going to just say that Texas Tech is an institution operating unto its own volition at this point. It's kind of the world we live in. And this, for me, felt like kind of the final frontier, the one area that was officially taboo. And apparently we've broken down that wall. And I think sometimes when you take the lid off Pandora's box, you're always afraid of what's going to happen next. And for that, as somebody who's been in and around the space for as long as I have, it's a little bit of a scary proposition.
Real quick, before Slay hits you with basketball, I want to go back to that game last night, 5-3. And I took Carolina money line. Slay went goal and a half. Well, that empty netter was crazy off the wall.
A little bit of knock hockey. A little bit of air hockey / knock hockey, banging it off the boards, and not exactly a straight line to get from point A to point B.
The reason why I ask is because I wasn't worried about Slay wasn't watching. But if you've got -1.5 there, and it's a 1-goal game, and the guy sends it off the board and in, I mean, you've got to wake everybody up.
Oh, yeah. I mean, puck lines are always a challenging proposition, whether you're betting a favorite or looking to bet the underdog, because you do know that's something that can work in your favor or work against you. And, Carolina even had a chance to put another one into an empty net with about 56 seconds to go, I think is when Carolina went up 5-3. But yeah, it makes it more challenging. And as someone who bets hockey on a nightly basis during the season, let me tell you, when you have a game under the total, there's no better feeling than when 2 empty netters go in the final 47 seconds that can cost you a wager.
Ramon Foster, Big Savage, does Ramon and Will weekday mornings on 104.5 The Zone. He just wrote, will Todd hire Sorsby when all this is over?
You know what? I'm not sure what kind of models Brendan Sorsby has when it comes to handicapping or the
I don't
way
think he did well, Todd.
Yeah, the way he's kind of approached it. I mean, look, I'm all for some sort of recreational sports betting, but you guys have known my stance for a long time on all of this. And when the NCAA kind of said, hey, we're okay with our member athletes betting professional sports, you go, nope, that's a problem, and I can tell you why it's a problem and can lay out the subsequent steps. The same way, and forgive me if any of you guys felt this way or any of your other radio hosts, the people who believe betting on your team, there's nothing wrong with that, are full-blown, unadulterated idiots, because what ends up happening is you bet on your own team, and then you don't bet on your own team one game, and then you lose a couple of games, and the only way to get even is to give up information. I mean, all of this is uncharted territory, and it's borderline ridiculous what's going on, and the amount of people with uninformed opinions who'd like to think they're experts on the topic just never ceases to amaze me.
Well,
How do you really feel, Tom?
yeah, I love it. Tom.
I mean, look, I am the biggest proponent for all this stuff and trying to do it the right way, because I think once you start to get these stories that break, it casts a black cloud over the entire industry. And as we get into prediction markets and the CFTC rulings and everything else, it's just a scary time on a variety of fronts. And I think young gamblers or sports bettors that are getting into this at 16, 17, 18, whatever it may be, you have to be so careful with all of it. And while the four of us joke about it, I've unfortunately seen the dark side, and I know the mental gymnastics and the emotional toll it can take on a bettor. Guys, I've been there as a 19-year-old that was betting and probably a little bit above his skis. I never got myself into financial trouble, but there were plenty of dark times where you go, should I be making this bet? Should I not be doing this? Because I don't necessarily have the money to do it if I have a 0-6 Sunday or Saturday, whatever it may be. So that's one part of the business that I think people don't want to pay enough attention to as sports betting legalization continues to gain a bigger and bigger footprint.
Great point.
NBA playoffs tied 2-2 the finals. 2-1. We'll be tied up tonight.
I was already tied in my mind.
Yeah. I'm ready to go to San Antonio, get this thing on. Tom Father, what's your thoughts walking into this matchup, man? Or even if you don't have a pick on the game, what's something as far as player props that you may look at?
So slight disagreement for me on this game with you, Slade. I know we've kind of seen eye to eye on a lot of these basketball games. I actually lean the Knicks. -2, and I think it's correlated to going under the total. This is a Knicks team who look, like they were a little bit of a deer in headlights in Game 3. Yeah. I'm not going to blame the officials for what went down in the second half, but there was no doubt a free throw shooting disparity, and I don't understand how it's not a foul on Wemby when he basically gives Jalen Brunson a forearm shiver there. So I think if the officials will call this a little bit tighter, it's up to the Knicks to try and figure out how they're going to run their offense, because Jalen Brunson has been anything but a model of efficiency on the offensive end. Karl Anthony Towns, when he plays well, he is an absolute force, but he's been the forgotten man in the fourth quarter of a lot of these games. So I'm not sure if the Knicks are going to look to an alternative ball handler to get the ball out of Brunson's hands to free him up for some open looks, but they have to get creative on their offensive sets. I'll credit this Knicks team. They found themselves down double digits, in all three games and been able to battle back. You flip a coin in a couple of these games, you can make a case that San Antonio should be up 2-1, or we could have a variety of different scenarios. But I think you're going to get the Knicks' absolute best. Is it good enough to win? Remains to be seen, but closer to laying the points with the Knicks and thinking this total is a touch too rich at 216.5 when you have to figure that defensive intensity, that'll be the highest it's been to the first three games of the series.
It's funny mentioning Brunson. Slade just said in our last segment exactly what you just said.
See,
but he still went opposite.
I don't have to be a professional basketball player to know what my dumb, untrained eye tells me when I'm watching games and these guys attempt to run offense.
Although you guys are on different sides of the bet, though.
It's still the same thing. I will say, Top Father, if the referees do come out and it's a free throw discrepancy like you saying it was in the second half, which it was, I tell you what, if I'm Mitch Johnson, I'm getting a humongous fine if it is before we go back to San Antonio, because that would be all it's all due to Mike Brown coming out saying that, and I would be on Wemby's side because Wemby has been getting punished. Yes, Brunson has been taking some blows, but Wemby has been taking blows every single play, even on rolls when he's away from the ball. They clutch like they're WWE wrestlers. That's the greatest
You know how
thing.
this goes, Slay. You have to politic in the post-game press conference availability. Hope you get a call or two your way in the next game, and it's kind of the nature of the beast when it comes to NBA officiating, especially this time of year. So I am very curious to see how the whistles will look. We know the NBA would love this series to go a little bit longer, but I think either way, we're coming back to New York for Game 6. Even if the Knicks were to go up 3-1, I would think the Spurs could win next game, and that's where things would get to be a little bit more interesting than they already are.
Spurs money line. Let's go, Top Father.
All right, let's see what we got. Should be a fun game tonight. There is no doubt about it. I'm sure everyone in the Eastern time zone is thrilled that this game won't tip off till 8:46 local time.
See you, Todd. Great stuff, man. Appreciate you.
Always a pleasure, guys.
That was a wide-ranging conversation there.
It was. There's a lot going on. We almost got Sourceby a job.
More 3HL when we come back. 615-737-1045. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. Brett Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slay. Hey, man, we're going to talk with an NHRA world champion drag racer here in a second.
Okay. Bring it on.
You think she's ever at a stoplight and, like some dude, looks over and, wants to go at the stoplight?
Like Savage. He does that quite a bit.
He does?
Yeah. Always waiting on somebody to go.
You're that guy, and then you don't understand that you're looking at a drag racer.
Yeah. They know how to handle this vehicle. They guaranteed. So, yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, so Erica Enders is going to be in studio here coming up. 6-time world champion, NHRA driver. Major League Baseball note. Sorry, Zeph, I got to do this.
What?
You talking about last night's game?
Congrats to Chicago White Sox rookie Braden Montgomery. He became just the 5th player since 1900 to hit a walk-off homer in his Major League Baseball debut. Did it against Atlanta. Montgomery said, quote, "That was surreal. I couldn't hear anything. I was told the crowd was pretty loud."
2 years after he broke his ankle that knocked him out of the College World Series, that Texas A&M ended up losing to Tennessee.
He blacked out.
He blacked out.
Nothing like it.
Zeph, how did you feel when you realized the ball?
As soon as I saw it go over the fence, I turned the TV off. Turned the TV off, walked in the other room.
Braves had a 1-run lead. One-run lead?
They had a 4-run lead and blew it, and they tied it, and then got a 1-run lead again in extra innings, and then blew it again.
Yeah, 10th inning, right? So 2-run homer, down 1.
And to put the cherry on top for Atlanta, Acuna tore or pulled his hamstring again, back on the IL.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That was a tough day there, Zeph.
I know, it was rough.
Dodgers getting healthy.
Here we go.
Then they put up a number of runs, some kind of record in runs in the inning.
I don't know. They scored 12 last night, I think.
I think in the inning, though, some weird. Let me just look it up.
Zeph sent us a box score from a game the other day.
Oh, it was in Vegas. It was the first game in Vegas since the 90s. I asked Furman about it.
The A's played a game in Vegas.
It was against the Brewers. 12 innings, 11 home runs. The final score is 15-14.
So would you rather see a game like that if it was involving a team that you didn't have a
Hell yeah.
dog in the hunt, as opposed to a pitching performance?
Hell yeah. The Georgia Mississippi State series in the Super Regionals.
Oh, that was so good.
That's what those games were. It was just constant home run hitters left and right.
Well, and that's why getting the home series in college baseball is vital, because had that been played in Starkville, Mississippi State probably wins both games.
Yeah.
I mean, they came down to the wire both times.
Mm-hmm.
Darn.
Yeah, they took Paul Skeens out, man, and scored 10 runs in the inning. Pittsburgh should have left Skeens in. Just let them burn his
Atlanta
arm out.
just swept them before losing to the White Sox.
One of the covers.com bets yesterday was Pirates. And by the time I looked at it, the Pirates led 2-0 and Skeens was in. And I was like, there's no value in betting this, so I didn't do it. But
when they took him out.
Because I know what happens when they take him out.
Yeah.
So maybe I should have gone the other way. So, yeah. All right. Drag racing. We're going to talk about it next. 3HL.
MedicalHouseCalls.com. This is healthcare designed for your life, for you. 7 days a week, you can get there. Get the good action. 615-838-2375. One more time for you. 615-838-2375. For those times that you do not want to go to urgent care, you don't want to go to see your primary health care doctor, like Babsy. You can just get them to come to your house. Call them, text them. Either one. is going to get straight through to them, and they will assess what your needs are. They'll book your visit, and sometimes within minutes, but for sure, the next day, they'll be right there at your door to deliver straight to you that care that you need to get you back feeling right. Whether that is feeling fatigue, persistent illness, injury, difficulty focusing, whatever it may be, they got you. And understand that there's going to be that time where annual physicals take place. You're not going to want to go stand in those lines. They'll come to your door, get those kids knocked out for you. Have them ready for sports for the fall, people. All you got to do is call on medicalhousecalls.com.
Good afternoon. It is 5:04. I'm Joseph Bonanno, live from the 104.5 The Zone Circus Sports at the Mid-Kentucky Downs Studios. Game 4 of the NBA Finals is tonight at the Garden at 7:30. The Knicks currently lead the series over the Spurs 2-1. In NFL news today, former Titans and current Dolphins starting center Aaron Brewer and Miami have reached an agreement today on a 3-year, $52.5 million extension that includes $37 million guaranteed and makes him one of the highest paid centers in the NFL. The Chiefs are adding 2 years of Patrick Mahomes' contract, tying him to Kansas City through 2033 at a value of $504 million, making it the first NFL deal valued over $500 million. He can earn up to $522 million with escalators, and beginning in 27, the deal averages $64 million a year. For our foundation repair, whatever needs, you need to visit USSDN.com. Breaking news at once in your home for the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
How you doing? 3HL 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City. It is Wednesday, which means
Day.
Dawn Davenport is here.
What up? Let's go. Come on, Zeph.
Get it on.
Listen, we have a driver on. You got to speed it up.
Yeah,
Listen,
you got to be on the go. Pop
She
the
moves
clutch.
fast, a lot faster than you, Seth.
Yeah.
Slay Dog's here.
I'm in the building. I'm in the building.
In studio, y'all, 6-time world champion NHRA driver Erica Enders is with us. Erica, what's up? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well, man. So busy day today.
Very busy.
You want to start with that? Nash Trash Bus Tour. Did you do that?
That was a nice wake-up call this morning.
We need to know about that.
We had a good time. Well,
boy.
10:45 I think was when we pulled out. So
Yeah.
it was a couple want to crawl under the seat moments, but it was super fun. She was a riot.
See, like these national
Sometimes
things.
it's a little inappropriate on that tour, but they
See, I know
warn
nothing.
you.
I know nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Having grown up here, like we don't necessarily do those things all the time, so I do like to hear about them. So,
Yeah.
what were the crawl under the seat moments?
I don't think I can talk about it. No, it was fun, very informative. We had a couple really neat stops. Got to do some shopping as well. Bought some stickers and magnets and T-shirts, and she was cool. She fit very well in the drag racing scene,
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
like race car driving scene, should I say?
Yeah.
We are in Nashville.
What else did you do today? Fitted for boots? Is that what I
Yeah,
heard?
we went to Lucchese. I got a cowboy hat.
Where's the
My
hat?
Those are my
It's in the
favorite
truck.
boots.
Oh, you got to bring the hats.
Yep. We stopped and got some really awesome leather goods. I forgot the store's name. Dadgummit.
It's cool.
That's all right. It happens. Yeah.
Yeah,
The Lucchese
definitely
boots
does.
are awesome. That's what my boots are that
They sure
y'all
are. Yeah.
rag on me for.
I mean,
Well,
nice,
we
though.
did. So she's got $1,000 pair of cowboy boots. Okay, she's worn them like
Easy
3
to do.
times.
Yeah.
She's worn them like 3 times.
That's
no,
okay.
they're broken in now.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
She also has a derby hat that costs like $1,000.
I think I've got my
Clayton
wear
and
out of
Crumb.
that.
What's that?
Clayton and Crumb. I couldn't remember it.
There you
There
go.
it is.
Good to have
There you
good
go.
people around you.
Heck
Yes.
yeah.
So, how did you get involved in drag racing? Like, what were you like 4 years old and you're like, "Hey, give me a sheep and I'm going to ride it and see how fast I can go like rodeo guy," or what do you do?
Well, probably younger than that. Courtney, my sister, and I grew up watching our dad drag race. He didn't do it professionally, just as a hobby, and I was always out in the garage with him. We were stick and ball sports players and loved race cars, loved watching Dad. So I was in the garage with him, and NHRA, which is the sanctioning body that we race for, came out with the Junior Drag Racing League, where kids from 8 to 17 could race junior dragsters. So it was a 5-horse Briggs and Stratton block that they basically bored out and souped up, and you could go the eighth of a mile in 7 seconds at 85 miles an hour.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Were you good at it off the bat, or
I won my first race.
Oh, there you go.
Look at that.
But Courtney and I started when we were 8. Since then, NHRA has lowered the starting age to 5. So 5-year-old kids can drag race. And I did that till I turned 16. I raced in the Lucas Oil Series, which is our sportsman ranks, for 5 years. And I've been driving professionally for 23 years now.
So she has a 5-year-old.
Yeah.
You do?
She's
A
turning
little
6.
girl.
She's turning 6 tomorrow.
You want to put her in a junior dragster?
Maybe. Do I?
I could teach
Isn't
her.
it kind of dangerous, though?
I mean, isn't everything dangerous?
Yeah, there you go. That's how
She's in a fire suit and a helmet and a Hans device. So and she's
Oh, my gosh.
7-point harness. So she's as safe as she can be.
There
But,
you go.
Yeah.
She would be real cute in that little driver's suit.
Heck yeah.
I like
I mean,
it.
she might be safer in that car than riding along with you.
Fair. Fair.
But just in control.
That's fair.
So,
And then she'd be in control,
Yeah,
which
that's-
makes her
that-
happy.
yeah.
Yeah.
So your dad was experienced in terms of doing this, and then when you wanted to do it as a kid, was he supportive or was he like, oh no, I know what these things do?
You know what he said?
What did he
Beats
say?
watching ballet. So
This is
I'm about to
it's a
cuss.
spirit animal.
I just had to I had to pull myself back, but yeah, no Shiano.
Shiano, yeah.
I mean, my daughter dances and it's like hell. I mean,
She's good at it. She wants to entertain people.
she can do it drag racing.
There you go.
I'm with your dad on that one.
She's got a coach.
He
already.
said it's better than watching ballet and it's safer than letting them go out on a date. So
Oh, there you go.
it.
That's great.
I like
So,
that.
how challenging was it as a female to kind of matriculate your way through the process?
pretty challenging.
Yeah.
I don't like to dwell on it, or I'm just another racer. Don't play the female card as much as I can. But it's challenging. They definitely treat you different. You're judged under a different microscope. You kind of have to dig your way up to ground zero before you're judged on a level playing field. But you definitely have to earn the respect, which I think is fair. Just takes a little bit longer for a chick.
You got a humongous ring on right now. Would you mind showing the camera? Like, what is this about? Yeah, this.
Did you win the Super Bowl?
That's exactly the first thing I thought.
This is
Super
not a diamond
Bowl.
ring like
No.
engagement ring we're talking about, by the way.
This is better.
Yeah.
Much better.
Explain this.
So this is we've won 6 world championships. First woman to ever win 1. Only one to ever win more than 3. So it's very meaningful. It's the last one that we won a couple years ago.
Oh, yeah.
And when I travel, everyone asks me if my husband plays football.
Hey,
I just say yes.
keep the creeps away.
Yeah.
It makes it a little
He
easier.
does. He's big and tall, and he will whoop your butt.
I'm gonna tell myself. This is what I want to know, though. Listen, biggest difference. You come to Nashville versus Houston, because Houston's the hot spot. As much as Nashville's the hot spot, Houston's the hot spot too. What's the biggest difference so far that you've seen?
I don't. It's nicer here.
See, but
I'm born and raised there.
So
You know what I mean? But-
you see it
and we
different,
know all
yeah.
the places to go or whatnot. But this it definitely has a different vibe here.
All right.
Like for instance, we were talking about this in the car on the way over here. Like we love early 2000s rap. We're showing our age a little bit, but like my sister and I always say our Houston's showing. So Nashville's a little more country, a little more refined.
Yeah. Hey, well, let me ask you this: at any point did you and your sister come along that y'all had to have a talk, like that needed to keep you in the game? Like you were thinking for a second, man, this drag thing might not be. I don't know if this is it.
Like every week. I'm like,
You gotta
listen,
sit
I
down
might
and give it a
retire.
talk. Like, come on now, let's get to it. What is it about it though that
She's-
keeps bringing you back and that makes you think like this might be it?
You know, honestly, there's a lot of things that keep me coming back. I absolutely love what I do.
Yeah.
I love who I get to do it with. My team is state of the art. They're unbelievable. They have my back. They're a bunch of rednecks from Texas and Oklahoma, and we have a good time together. But honestly,
Texas and Oklahoma.
it's the fans, like people like her little girl that have seen mine and Courtney's Disney movie Right on Track. They'll come to the ropes, get our autograph, and the only reason that they're at an NHRA drag race is because they saw our Disney movie. Like their parents have no idea about the sport, so it's really cool to introduce new people to the game and be kind of like a idol in the little kids' eyes, and you don't take that lightly, right? Like it's kind of a big deal to be somebody's hero. So
So how did we are obsessed with Disney everything in our house. Yeah. I mean, Cinderella's coming to her birthday party tomorrow, right? Disney,
that's amazing that she
everything.
could work that into her schedule.
I know. She's busy, but, it's a special day. So how did the whole Disney movie come about? Like, how did they reach out to you and make this happen?
So Courtney, my sister, and I, we became the first sisters to win a national event together. People magazine did a feature article on us, and one of the Disney execs saw the article, and it was during the time when they were doing movies about females in male-dominated sports. They had double teamed about the twin sisters that played WNBA basketball.
Yep.
They had motocrossed about the little girl killer motocross rider, cut her hair like a boy so she could fit in. And then there was Right on Track about my sister and I. So from the time that they called my dad till the time the movie was released, it took 5 years. It was my senior year of high school that we filmed it, and it was released the next spring. So it was a cool experience.
Agree with how the film looked and went?
Well, for the most part, we say, I'm using quotation marks, they Disney-fied some of it.
Oh, yeah.
I never quit. I never crashed.
Yeah.
I took Spanish, not French. I'm from Texas. So, just some little nuances like that. But Courtney and I got to do all the quote unquote stunt driving, and we had a good time. It took 6 weeks. We were on set the whole time, and it was filmed in Salt Lake City, and it was really cool. And again, here we are 20-something odd years later. Kids are still watching it and coming to watch us race because of it.
That's crazy.
Mr. Babs, my husband, just texted, oh gosh, this might be the worst influence on Dawn Guest of all time in 3HL history. Baby Babs is now going to drag race.
Hold it together, Travis.
Hang up the ballet shoes for a helmet.
I'm like, hey, listen, you want dance or you want racing? You got to be with me.
Slay, I got a new present idea for Hadley.
What?
Go down that
Drag?
track. Yeah.
Santa Claus delivers junior dragsters. By the way.
Yeah?
Yep.
There you go.
Junior dragsters.
I know what to do.
That's amazing.
So what are we talking, like financially?
Put this in my notes.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like any game, right? You can get in at a base cost, but
You need
go
to
big or go home, right?
Go big or go home. That is definitely true.
It's like that in every sport.
It's like shoes and purses.
So as you're sitting there getting ready to start,
boots.
what's the adrenaline like?
So I try my best to keep my heart rate pretty calm, do a lot of breathing.
Deep breathing.
Sounds lame, but it's really important. Football players come out on the field and they're beating their chests and headbutting each other. I'm trying to keep my heart rate down and visualize what I want to happen. And positive mental attitude's a big part of it, which is the hardest part, as lame as that sounds. But the adrenaline is, it's kind of like riding, I don't know how to explain it in layman's terms, but like riding the same crazy roller coaster over and over, like the click, 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 like your heart rate's kind of go, okay, like what's going to happen? And when you drop off the edge, it's like, holy moly. And that's when you unclutch the race car. So we pull more G's than the space shuttle launches at. We're going 0 to 100 in under 1 second, faster than any production car. And what's cool about my race car is it's a clutch car with a 5-speed Liberty. So you actually have to drive it. You don't just stab and steer. So we have fun with it.
That is unreal.
Look at Slay.
What's the most challenging?
Pull more G's than the space shuttle.
Yeah. Dude, I told you guys I flew in a Blue Angel or whatever, and the minute we hit that 7G, night.
Yeah.
I was out.
I flew with the Thunderbird, so it was like, 9.2 Gs.
I mean,
not quite that many, but
but like it takes a toll on your body.
It's
obviously.
intense, yeah, for sure.
So what's the most difficult part of what you do for people that haven't watched it, that don't know it?
So if you watch it on TV, you're like, okay, there's a race car that's going in a straight line for a quarter of a mile, 6 seconds.
Right.
Like, how hard can that be?
Yeah.
But you watch it in-car camera. If I sit here and tell you every step that it takes to get the race car down the racetrack, I'd talk to you for probably 10 or 12 minutes. Like, there are so many things that you have to do. And what's unique about our class, Pro Stock, is the precision of it. So I said it's a 5-speed Liberty. We're limited to 10,500 RPM. So that's where you want to shift at. If you're over, it kills the G meter. If you're under, it guts the run. So you don't run as fast. So you got to shift within 50 to 100 RPM. So just being precise about it is probably the most challenging part. And again, I've been doing it for over 22, 23 years, and I learn something new every run, and I'm a student of the game, and I want to be the best there ever was, and we're ticking away at that. But it's challenging to drive, and I think that's what keeps me coming back.
So do you have a feel for it now? Or are you still shifting your eyes and watching the road at the same time? I mean, the strip. Mm-hmm. What is it? The drag strip.
The strip. Yeah.
Talk to me. All right,
Talk to me. Talk to me.
The strip. You know what I mean? Before you shift, like, instinctively, is it a feel that you have, or do you need to see it get between 50?
the term driving by the seat of your pants. You feel in your butt what's going on with the race car. You halfway trust your instruments. So I have a shift light that's RPM driven. So halfway. Like, because sometimes they fail you. Computers fail you. Instruments fail you. Right. And that's where experience comes to play. I think a lot of people could probably drive one. It's really challenging to drive one well. So all of the experience. So I'll just I know it'll sound dumb, but when you unclutch the car, if you're blowing through the clutch, it allows the engine to freewheel. So the RPMs are climbing at a rapid rate, which instantly turns on your shift light. Well, you know that you've made 1 million runs. That's not when you're supposed to shift. So your brain, you have to override when the shift light's coming on. It's lying to you. Right. So you listen to the engine pitch and you feel what's going on in your butt and you wait. And then you pull second gear, and that in turn allows the clutch to catch back up. So that's kind of an example of your instruments fail you, and experience just comes to play. On the other side of that, if you overpower the racetrack, so we have 2 big Goodyear slicks on the back of us, so you unclutch it and we overpower the racetrack, those things just begin to shake. Yeah. And it shakes so bad that you can't really see that much, or you get these big knots in your shoulders and massive headaches. And I wear a mouthpiece because it shakes, you'll break your teeth. So all of those things come into play, and you just have to know what to do.
So my last one for you, what is your recovery?
My recovery?
Your recovery after a race, because that's like Bab said, that's a lot on your body, and we don't see it from watching it. It's 6 seconds is over. Woo! Where's the other beer? You know what I mean? But after you get out of your body's been tense, or I don't know if you relaxed or tense or whatever, but I just imagine, because you compared to kind of the roller coaster. I know when I'm going, I'm like, yeah, let's go, and then you know what I'm saying? So where's your body, and how do you recover after that?
So between being tense and what it does to your body, and then the adrenaline rush that comes off after it, when you park it in the winner's circle on a Sunday afternoon, by the time you get done with pictures and media and what you've done that day, it's mentally exhausting. I want to lay on the floor and go to sleep. So we have this rule: we get on the jet, we go home Sunday night, and I am not coming to work until lunch tomorrow. So I sleep in. That's my recovery.
Shut it down. Yeah. Okay.
As a professional driver, if you're out here driving around traffic and stuff like that, how frustrated do you get by the decisions people make or don't make?
There's a lot of dumb people out
there. Y'all
we are
twins.
Among
y'all
idiots.
Be long lost sisters or something.
I wear the horn out in my car. So.
With you. I am with you.
So this one has a bunch of speeding tickets in her resume. Do you?
Well, I just told the story earlier today. I hadn't had one since college. I got one coming home from Texas the other day.
Oh, no.
My first one in 22 years. So I did good, though. I think I did good.
No, you did terrific.
What did they... were you not dude, do you know who I am?
I do this all the
come
time.
on.
Well, it was a sneaky construction zone, and the state trooper got me.
Yeah.
I got
That's
one of those.
entrapment, man.
I got one of those in Alabama.
Can't do that, man.
It is entrapment.
Yeah, they can't do that.
I'm like, I was rolling with traffic.
Yeah.
He's like, no, you weren't. I'm like, okay.
Come on, man.
That was the one I got in Alabama where the officer was a Bama fan.
Yeah, that'll dog you.
Yep.
And you played volleyball at Auburn.
Yeah. So
you ever at a stoplight driving and somebody looks over and is like, this guy wants to go?
Yeah. You go. I mean, depends what vehicle. You only get those looks when you're in certain vehicles, but yeah, you go. You show them what's up.
What's the vehicle that you get that look in?
Huh?
What's the vehicle that you're driving that you get that look in? You don't really want this, but okay, I'll get it to you.
So growing up, my dad and I built a 67 Chevelle. So we'd take that out on Saturday night was street racing night back a million years ago when I was in high school.
Yes.
Before you go to prison for it. The 67 Chevelle, 69 Camaro. I had a late 90s Mustang Cobra clutch car. That was fun. Corvette. Those are the cars you get. You don't get the looks in my mommy mobile SUV that I drive now. But
I love that.
That's by design.
The NHRA Thunder Valley Nationals in Bristol coming up this weekend. What do you expect from that track, that event, that environment?
So I'm not just saying this. I swear to God, Bristol's one of my favorite places to race.
Is it?
It's a beautiful venue, Thunder Valley. It's right next to the the NASCAR track. The drag strip is.
Which is the largest thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's
awesome. Unreal. I love it. I love coming here.
Yeah.
Bristol, baby.
We qualify on Friday. What's really cool about this weekend is we have a night session. So you'll get to see the nitro cars under the lights, huge flames shooting everywhere. We have 2 qualifying sessions on Friday, 2 on Saturday, and then we have 4 rounds of eliminations on Sunday. So.
That's what's up, man.
And we've done well here in the past, so I'm hopeful that Bristol baby is good to me again.
No, it is. It is.
BristolMotorspeedway.com. This is our guy, C-Wiz, rolling through here.
Yeah.
He just likes to come in whenever he wants.
It's kind of like Kramer.
Okay, so welcome in.
She's a drag racer.
Real live drag racer, dog.
Okay.
He drives a Prius.
She probably gets that. He really does. A real Prius.
6-time world champion. Look at the ring.
Look at the ring. Kiss the ring, baby.
No, don't kiss the ring.
Have you had any mishaps, some dangerous moments?
We have. I crashed a Pro Stock car when I was learning to drive back in 04. Flipped over. I didn't get hurt. Brought a new car out, finished testing, and I'm a much better driver now, but it's a huge learning curve. But probably out of all that's the only crash I've had. Out of all the mishaps, the worst one was in 2019. I was driving a twin turbo Pro Mod car. It was the run that we set the world record on, 261 miles an hour, and it kicked the rods out right at the finish line, and it took out my main oil line and vibrated the fuel rails off of it, so I had methanol and an oil fire, and I decided that day that I do not like fire. I like my eyelashes, so I want to keep them.
Oh my gosh.
It was not cool, literally not cool. And but we got out, car burnt to the ground, and took us a year to rebuild that car. But
did you set the record?
We did. We set the record.
261.
261. It still stands today, 7 years later.
Man,
can you imagine?
No. I absolutely couldn't.
And it's 1,320 feet, so it's like.
So I'm saying,
quick.
you damn by. No, I do got a question for you. You talked about your crew, Texas and Oklahoma mixed. Mm-hmm. Come on, football season. What y'all doing?
Oh God,
what y'all,
a lot of crap
chaotic.
talking.
Yeah,
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. It got to be chaotic. So who you pulling for?
Well, I went to Texas A&M, so they say I don't get a vote because I didn't go to UT.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, saw them off, baby.
You didn't go to University of Texas.
I did not.
We both went to the real.
Yeah.
She just went horns down.
On, baby.
We went to the real UT, Tennessee.
Okay, the real UT. I like that.
I know I like you.
But Oklahoma,
Horns down.
Yes.
Boomer Sooner are most of my guys, so we can at least agree that we hate Texas.
There you go.
Not the state, the university.
Yep. So. And then you can now go, hey, SEC.
That's
everybody's
right.
Exactly.
SEC,
We
right?
come down to play Texas A&M this year.
At Kyle Field?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. It's an experience.
I've never been there.
I never have either. This one of the ones that I couldn't wait to circle. Like, I got to go experience this. Y'all
College Station's a cool town,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Real quick, he's 6'8". Can he fit?
You're 6'8"?
I'm just a little low. I'm standing up.
Your chair low. You're going to stand up and be like, damn.
He sits low.
I sit a little lower, yeah.
So we had two basketball players that used to race Pro Stock, Larry Nance and dadgummit, goes with the leather store. I can't remember the name. Tom Hammonds. And Larry Nance.
Yeah.
And they got out of the car and they just kept getting out. Like all 87 foot of them. So
Still climbing out.
you kind of got to drive with your knees up by your ears, but you can get in there if you
Did he
want to get
stick
in
his
there.
legs out the window?
Oh, Fletcher Cox. You know Fletcher Cox?
Yeah, big fella.
He drag races.
Really?
Yeah, because he's cool.
Okay. I need to get cooler. That's what you're telling me. My brother likes it.
BristolMotorspeedway.com for tickets. Erica, appreciate you coming in. It was a great meeting with you and meeting you and talking with you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. And if you haven't been to a drag race, it's definitely a cool venue to come out to. Every ticket's a pit pass. That's where we differ from NASCAR. You come in the gate, you can come right up to our pit, watch us work on our cars, take pictures, get autographs from all the drivers. So it's definitely a really cool experience.
Very cool.
That's awesome.
6 times.
We're gonna go watch the Disney movie tonight too.
There you go.
It's on our docket.
And then she'll be hanging up her ballet shoes.
Yes.
6-time world champion. The movie is right on track if you guys want to check that out. Thank you, Erica.
Thank you for having me.
Good to meet you.
Yes, sir.
All right, more 3HL coming up, 104.5 The Zone.
What's happening, good people? I got to inform you. I got my partners with me. Who? You may be asking. Well, that's Mid-10 Ford, man. I'm telling you right now, you got to tap in. Tap into Mid-10 Ford, and I'm telling you, a Nashville staple right here in Middle Tennessee, been serving Middle Tennessee for more than 56 years. And one thing became obvious. As soon as you step inside the door, you're going to feel like me. They're not just selling vehicles, they're building relationships. And I know you think a lot of big trucks in there when you ride by Mid-10 Ford. No, they're selling retail as well. Let me tell you about the family dynamic. 4 generations of family working there, and they treat customers like their family. That's why so many of their customers have been coming back generation after generation. What I really appreciate is the low pressure approach. There's no gimmicks. There's no pushy sales tactics like they're trying to force you to go get anything. That's not what it is. If you need service, Mid-10 Ford, they got you covered. They're a one-stop shop with sales, servicing, financing, and even a body shop. That makes it real easy. Stop by Mid-10 Ford at 1319 Foster Avenue. Call 615-949-2737. Visit Mid10FordTrucks.com or follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Mid-10 Ford, where trust comes from first.
Rock a mic like a vandal. When the speakers like boom, fill in your brain like a poisonous mushroom, deadly. When I play a dope melody, anything less than the best is a felony. You better get away. If there was a problem, yo, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ revolves it. Ice, ice, baby.
You got to do this on
preview of karaoke night.
104.5 The Zone is getting the band together for a special night of covering music. Get ready to unleash your inner rock star. It's 3HL Presents our first karaoke night party at the Green Light Bar on June 24th. Going to be an unforgettable evening, that is for sure, guaranteed. Filled with music, laughter, and good vibes. For more information, 1045thezone.com/events.
Let's get it. Artist said, good Lord, here we go.
That's right. Here we go.
How about Erica Enders, man? She was cool as hell.
Mm-hmm. That was dope.
That was so fun. We're going to watch that
cool.
Disney movie tonight.
Yeah. That had me interested immediately.
Yeah.
What was the name of it? Right.
It's Right on Track.
Right on track.
Her and her sister. Her sister was here too. I don't know if the camera
Courtney.
picked her up. Yeah, Courtney.
Yeah, so her sister is works for Fox as a reporter, like pit reporter
really?
for NHRA. So she's
in it.
Yeah, so
I saw
she's
some
in
of
it,
those
but
videos.
she's the broadcast side of it.
Yeah.
I saw some of those videos on the NHRA website, and man, they have it. You want to talk about access? I mean, before the thing, right after the thing, she just wandered around out there.
Erica Enders.
So cool.
Write her down.
She said, "We pull more G's than the space shuttle launch."
Yeah.
She said 0 to 100 in less than a second.
That's a bar.
It's crazy.
How does the human body even deal with that?
I'm looking at.
I think I'd be unloading all kinds of things in that 1 second. I don't think you have a choice.
I'm following her now.
615-737-1045 if y'all want in.
Erica Enders Racing. Check it out. Oh, she got all her rings on in her pick.
Dang.
All of them.
Dang.
That's pretty good.
From on3.com, Texas Tech head football coach Joey McGuire says his quarterback, Brendan Sorsby, returning for week 3 against Houston after his suspension is a stretch. Are they trying to prepare the market like they're going to give him a 1 game on top of the 2 and make that be okay?
That's what they're trying to do, probably.
He bet on his own sport. He bet on his team. I'm glad he's getting help. All those things can be true, but there are consequences. I mean, that's the sanctity of the sport, to be able to, as a fan, watch a game and not worry about the quarterback betting on it.
Yeah. What's the outcome? And this is this is a close game. What's going on? Something goes wrong, then you start to get those thoughts. And then it brings a different eye and spotlight on the rest of your team too. You know what I mean? The people start to mess up. Like, what are they doing? Are they gambling? Like, that becomes the running joke. That's not what you want floating around your program, man.
Well, and we all get that he's recovering. Here's the rest of the quote that I saw. He's recovering from an addiction. I've sat down with this young man multiple times, and what he's going through and what he's been through is serious, end quote. And we all get that part of this. I understand. Great. Nobody's against him getting help. Everybody, God's children want him to get help, right?
Yep.
But that doesn't mean play him.
No,
it feels like they're using his addiction and recovery as a reason to justify his eligibility.
No, if it's that serious, I'm with you. If it's that serious, like, I'm on board with you doing it. Go get them help. Like, so now what becomes secondary is football. Right. If that's, you know what I'm saying? If it's that serious, and that's all I'm saying. If it's that serious and that's how you're going to play it up, well, okay, let's make this the focal point. Let's get him away from this, go get him help, put him in a different situation. If I'm drinking and I got a problem drinking, after I get sober, don't put me back in there working the front door saying he ain't at the bar. I'm in a bar. Like, what are we talking about? Listen, this man got a gambling problem with sports. Let's put him back in sports and he'll be fine. What?
None of it makes sense on any level.
Stop it. Like that, and all I'm saying is there's too many people out here with real problems in that realm and need to be taken seriously. You say, okay, we sent him away for 35 days. Let's put him back, and he's going to be just fine.
Right. And
you still got a phone?
To Chris Lowe's point, to Chris Lowe's point, this is the final straw with the NCAA. Obviously, they have no power whatsoever because they made him ineligible. It's a judge that got his eligibility back, and now the NCAA can't do anything.
Yeah, so you need a higher power or people to mount up together to kind of step in on that. Yeah, that's
mount up.
Hey, there's another Babsy song.
Karaoke
songs today.
Did y'all see where Texas Tech said that they would sue any team that refuses to play them?
Oh yeah,
See,
it's just
that's what's supposed to happen.
It's just going to be ugly.
They're supposed to. They got to protect themselves. It's like I'm with yeah. See, this is why Zeph. This is why you was outraged because all of this foolishness is going on. That's going to come behind
a lot
it.
of foolishness.
Yeah, like that. Come on now, y'all. Let's get real. I mean, okay. It was a cool little story first, but now if this is the case, I've sat down with him, and this man has a real problem. Also after that, hey, at 10 o'clock we got weights and film. Let's make sure you're there, Brandon. What? Like this don't register.
So Terry Mahajer is the athletics director at UCF, Central Florida, and he was at Arkansas State. Like, Mickey knows him really, really well. He said this about it. Chris Lowe retweeted this. The integrity of competition must remain non-negotiable. Gambling on sports, particularly those in which a student athlete participates, strikes at the heart of what makes college athletics credible. Institutions cannot control court rulings, legal strategies, or judicial outcomes. What we can control is playing time and the standards we set for participation in our programs. At UCF, if a student athlete were found to have engaged in sports gambling that violated NCAA rules, that individual will be deemed ineligible for competition by UCF. We would still continue to support that student athlete's mental health and academic pursuits, but participation on the field would be out of the question. And I would make a strong recommendation to our president with that action. Rules only have value when they are enforced consistently and carry meaningful consequence. Our student athletes, coaches, fans, and institutions deserve a system that protects the integrity of the game.
Wow.
That's well done and strong. Yeah.
And really well said.
Yeah, get some act on it. Right. Along with other people.
He ain't playing.
Nah.
He ain't playing this year.
There's
too much talk and pressure about it. Well, and if
Texas Tech's going to have too much pressure on them.
If you didn't listen to Todd Furman, there is nobody that advocates for sports betting more than Todd Furman, right? He makes a career out of it. And just listening to him in that segment about the integrity of the sport, it makes you realize even the next level, him talking about how he's seen it destroy lives, If it is that big of a problem, then that he has to go to rehab, there's no way he should be tempted or playing.
And that's an individual thing. The integrity of the game thing is the thing that I keep focusing on. But yeah, and Todd admitted,
but I'm talking just big picture with this kid.
For sure. But there's so many layers to this story.
There's so many layers.
That's what's interesting. But I did love Todd's perspective and his willingness to share that he was betting on sports and was suspended for more games than Sorsby, and he was a Division III goalie that no one had ever heard of.
Yep. Yeah. He wasn't, let's just say that Division III, by the way, and let's just say he wasn't making $6.5 million to do it.
No.
All right, 3HL.
I got a giveaway real quick on the way out.
Hell yes. 3HL bingo card coming up. You got a parlay?
I do, Yorel.
Okay, that's all coming up as well. And I was asking the same question about one of the people you're going to mention here.
Thomas Rhett and Niall Horan.
There you go.
At Geodis Park on July 9th. It is a chance for you to win tickets from Babs Prize Closet right now. Caller number 5 to 615-737-1045. 2 tickets to see Thomas Rhett and Niall Horan at Geodis Park, July 9th. Good luck to you.
What's happening, y'all? You need to lock in with the Joint Chiropractic. I know you're probably thinking like, wow, I'm all right, but you never know that opportunity that's going to come up, and you're going to be put in a high-pressure situation, and your body may not be able to react the way you want it to, and boom, your back's locked up. Now, what you going to do? You going to sit around, wait on some witch doctor or something to come help you out, or you going to go to the people that get you professional help, the real MVPs. That is thejoint.com. Get over there. Go check them out. They got 17 locations all across Middle Tennessee. I've been there. I'm telling you, it's like walking in there and all of a sudden getting your tires aligned if you got an automobile or you get an oil change. It just gets you right. A little quick treatment, 15, 20 minutes, and boom, you're back out. You get a consultation, exam, and an adjustment for $29. And the adjustment start as low as $21. So whatever's keeping you from moving like you want, the Joint's got your back. Literally. Get on it. It's up to you. They got all these locations waiting on you. Tell them Big Slate sent you. And guess what? TheJoint.com.
3HL 1045 The Zone. You can join us Friday at Circa Sports Kentucky as we broadcast live ahead of the World Soccer Tournament from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. That means old Buck's going to be up there.
Oh, right.
Is he going to go?
Oh, great question.
I mean, Lucas and Bert will be there for sure.
I doubt Buck goes.
Nice shot, Slay. Circa Sports Kentucky is designed by players for players, inspired by years spent on both sides of the sportsbook counter. The Circa Sports Kentucky app brings the wish list to life. Located in the heart of downtown Franklin at the Mint at Kentucky Downs, their sportsbook blends modern technology with traditional retail service. More than 1,700 square feet of high-definition displays and ensuring both quick self-service and hands-on assistance. Learn more at circusports.com. That's Friday. Buck Rising Show, 10 to 1. Wow, 10 to 6. That means cover 2 going 2. All right, let's go. Blaine and Zach. Lions, you call him?
Lions, one and only.
And 3HL from 3 to 6. So, yeah, come join us if you're in the area, and it's not far from Nashville.
When is this?
Friday.
Tomorrow. This Friday.
Oh, day after tomorrow.
Huh.
I'm glad you asked, Slade.
And then on next Monday, y'all will be at the golf tournament.
Oh, that's right.
Golf tournament.
And then we have a short week next week because we're off on Friday.
We are?
Yes.
Why?
It's Juneteenth.
Hey, what's on off?
Huh. Okay.
Celebrate.
Man, that calendar goes by quickly.
Man, we already in it.
We have no idea what's going on.
Ever.
Just coming to work, guys. Have a good time.
What day is that? On Friday. This Friday?
I had no clue about that. I didn't know.
It is in our work email.
I bet.
3HL bingo card. Things we didn't anticipate today. They don't even have a trunk for your junk. Y'all both missed that one.
I totally missed it. We
were
blew
talking
right through it.
We were talking about Jeeps, and I said they don't even have a trunk for your junk. I thought,
And
for
I need
sure
a trunk for my junk. That's right.
I thought for sure I said something up there. Unless he's playing for a national title, he can make bets here over the counter. Todd Furman talking about Sorsby.
Oh, boy.
College football championship game will be in Vegas. People that believe that are complete idiots. That was Todd talking about.
I was like, who is that?
That players
that could have
betting
been
on their own.
any one of us.
Yeah, players that bet on their own sports isn't a story. Like, it's not a big deal.
Oh, yeah.
He said people who believe that are idiots. That's $37 guaranteed.
That's Zephyr in the update.
What did I say? $37 guaranteed.
Yeah.
I missed $1 million there. I missed the word $1 million there.
I was going to say, what is he talking about?
I remember when I did that because I was like,
He was $5 steak, right?
Yeah.
$2 steak.
$2 steak. Yep.
Oh, I gave him more credit. Isn't everything dangerous? That's what the drag racer said about Hadley getting into a car.
Yeah.
Ain't wrong.
Pull more G's than the space shuttle launch, 0 to 100 miles per hour in less than a second.
That is
unreal.
Wild.
Parsley?
Yeah. Got Parsley? Got a little time, Zephyr?
I mean, we're just getting in our own
Carl
way.
Anthony Towns, over 3.5 assists. Jalen Brunson, over 5.5 assists. Wembanyama, over 10.5 rebounds. Luke Cornett, over 2.5 rebounds.
Oh.
Stephon Castle, over 4.5 rebounds. Spurs, money line.
There you go. Going
right.
opposite of Furman.
Yes. I was looking at the over-under, too, man. I ain't really sure about that. I think they got to set it to...
He likes the Knicks. I mean, he likes the under because he's going Knicks.
Yeah.
Had he gone Spurs, I think he would have gone over.
And that's what he said.
216.5, yeah. That's
Castle over what?
4.5 rebounds. Cornett over 2.5 rebounds. Wembanyama over 10.5
You love little Cornett
rebounds.
rebound bets.
Yeah, because guess what? Victor Wembanyama always is going to get his rest. And Cornett's the only big they bringing off the bench. So if he out there, it's 7
might
foot.
as well do something.
Yeah, man, you get $11 million a year. I'm sure he can get 3 rebounds.
Yep.
That's all they asking.
All right.
Real quick, you want to hear something demoralizing?
What?
Oh.
The Nationals were up 9-1 in the 8th inning on the Giants, on Tony Vitello's Giants. They lost.
How about
They lost
Tony
11 to 10.
V.
Tony V's been winning games lately.
Walk-off grand
Yeah.
slam in the bottom of the ninth.
Oh, wow.
That's at least 5 out of the last 7. I don't know what they did last night, but they were 5 out of 7, depending on what last night was. So they could be 5 out of 8 or 6 out of 8.
Blowing an 8-run lead in the last 2 innings of a game.
Yeah, that's
Orioles
something.
against who?
The Nationals.
Oh, I watched it. Okay.
Oof.
All right, coming up
That'll
next,
get ya.
more of us. We appreciate you guys including us in your day and in your lives. We do not take that for granted, nor do we take that lightly. Thank you very much for being with us. Hopefully we were able to put a smile on your face. At some point, 3HL is organized chaos. Have a great night. Good night. God bless.
See ya.
Wouldn't want to be unless you're getting a shout out. Shout out to all the little ladies out there that's going to drag race after talking to Erica Enders.
Woo-woo.